Hello! Welcome. It is Sunday. My name is Rob. We're playing some Skull and Shackles. We're just waiting on Rogue to get here. Starting a little late. Minnesota's, I don't know, something about having people in his life that love and care about him. I don't know.
What?
Sounded kind of
Cringe.
cringe,
Imagine.
like watching
Couldn't be me.
VTubers. So
Who would watch a VTuber?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Crazy.
Couldn't be
nobody
me.
I would play with. I'd be
Exactly.
Like, man,
I mean,
way to get kicked out of my games. Let me tell you.
once they put on that avatar, they stop being a person, right?
Exactly.
Jesus fucking Christ!
It's not the same fucking thing as watching like any other commentator.
Right.
No, totally different. Totally
Yeah,
different.
Mhm,
it's absolutely
mhm,
different.
mhm.
Absolutely.
Nothing to do with each other. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Anyways, joining me this evening is the wonderful Untainment.
It is I, and I am once again playing the Dragon Mengia Xiaolong. Hopefully, let's just hope that I can, roll my level, Like, that'd be great if I could actually show off some of my cool things that I can do at this level. But hey, if that doesn't happen, then she will let the love of her life die.
Love of her
Well-
life that you met 1 week ago.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
I suppose sacrifices have to be made. And all that.
Don't roll enough misfires that your hand cannons explode.
Yeah, you gotta break a few eggs and all that.
And
Speaking of breaking,
The Dragonborn lay eggs.
Yes,
I don't know. She's
Oh,
not
there you go.
Dragonborn.
they do. I'm not a dragonborn. I'm a wyvern. But they do lay eggs. Yes.
Well, we have eggs to break now.
That's gotta be
Can a
inconvenient.
Strix and a wyvern reproduce?
Oh God.
I don't know.
Now,
Not questions.
let me
I really wanna
consult-
Think about.
let me consult the Book of Erotic Fantasy to see if they can interbreed.
We need to. We need to consult the Harknessnomicon.
There literally was it was almost an official book for 3.5e, but it ended up being published as a third-party book called the Book of Erotic Fantasy, and it had a chart for what races could interbreed.
My God.
I mean,
We
Wyverns
could
are
just,
literally just a mix breed,
Get the wish spell going.
I wish for a baby.
I wish. I wish I could bang that thing over there.
I wish I could.
The genie's like, you sure? Are you sure, bro?
The dude's like, I can't
Are
do
you
love. He's
sure?
like, no, nothing about love, bro. Don't worry.
Oh dear.
Oh my. Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't think
speaking
they have
of-
cover shapeshifting, but maybe they. Actually, I think they do in that book. Jesus Christ.
Pretty sure you do.
Speaking of breeding, we have Hasso Happa.
Hello. I am apparently intrinsically associated with breeding now.
That's what I've learned about you today.
He's a breather.
Fucking breeders. I think that's an insult.
I don't even know. These days are modern times are strange.
No, it's an old insult.
If it's
Jack's
a mouth
made-
breather,
Jack, let's say hello.
Oh, hello. I am Jack Spade, and I am playing Darwin, the freebooter who sails the high seas. And yesterday, I streamed some Dungeons and Dragons, a custom short adventure that I wrote myself. It was a lot of fun. The players really enjoyed it. And today, probably immediately after this stream, I'll be streaming some Claire Obscure Expedition 33 over on Twitch and YouTube. So come and check me out.
Very cool.
Look at this shameless
Excellent.
self-promoter.
Yeah. And
Flexes.
last, but certainly not least, Rogue 10 has finally joined us. Hello.
I'm
Rogue.
here, but I'm dead, so
Not yet. You're not
Not
dead
dead
yet.
yet.
Not yet.
I mean, if you really want,
We've almost cleared out all the people around you to the point where we could then
There's only 2 more people. I'm gonna get to you.
get you back up with some sort of healing thing.
yeah, I'm sure it'll go super swell. It was going great last week. I'm sure everything will be fine. But,
By the
Well,
grace of our Lord in the sky.
yeah. Well,
The dice
speaking of-
gods.
Yes.
Speaking of being graced with things, thedragonstreasure.com. Yes, that's right. It's our affiliate, or weird affiliate. If you're an anime lover, I don't know why you would be, but if you do like anime and you like tea, or maybe you like coffee, you can go to dragonstreasure.com. You can get some of the pirate rum tea. I hear it's good. Some random VTuber chick is talking about eating the soap. I know that's what I learned about VTubers this week, but I've got some of the edgy joke coffee, and I'll be trying it out soon. If you use code VERDIT, you get 10% off. T-Man's a good guy. We already have 2 sales. One because for some reason it accidentally applied my own affiliate link when I ordered some coffee. But somebody else
Wait,
bought
you
some as
use your
well.
own affiliate link when
No,
ordering?
it didn't. That's the weird thing, and it just applied it, I guess, because I tried out the link or something. And it saved it as a cookie, and I'm like,
Wow.
it was. I talked to T-Man. It was fine. We worked it out. But like
Rob did it all
something
for the
about-
cookie.
I did it all. I did
What's
it.
up,
I
Arnod?
wanted that $2.
Yes,
I
the
really needed
$2
that
off of your own
$2.
sponsors.
This
Wait,
is
do
all an
you
elaborate ruse for Rob
if
to get
you-
his own 10% off code.
If you order, like, does that 10% off, like, does that come back to you? Like, how, so you paid yourself technically? How does that
technically
work?
paid myself.
Nice, you earned $2 while buying something from your own.
Technically, I've earned $5 from this.
Oh well, isn't
Now
that
you have to-
fancy?
We're
now you have to
doing-
pay
we're
yourself
doing
taxes on those
big
$5
money.
you paid
Yeah, no, I
yourself.
know. It's
Exactly.
Now look, what you do is you say that order was a business expense because you're going to review it on your channel.
Yeah,
Exactly,
I don't
yes,
have enough
exactly.
business expenses to even bother.
I
It's just
mean,
not-
a
it's not
tax
even-
write-off is a
it's
tax
not-
write-off.
Look, if I need to worry about the taxes on $5, I've hit some dire straits.
You never know; those $2 extra might help.
No,
Also-
I'm pretty sure. I think I'll be fine.
Do they,
I
do
wanna
they still?
say,
I don't want to hear about your bromance with Biggles, Swigs. Nobody does.
I just want to say that Dragon's Treasure is very based and
Yeah, very
deserves
cool.
everything that he gets. He's very awesome.
I've
for
known
sure.
him. I've known him for quite a while now, and he got upset that I left his Discord. But no, he's very based. He's one of the first people to call out, a certain lawyer for giving his child cocaine, allegedly. So he's a good guy.
Allegedly.
He's a good guy. But he's a very good guy. So do support the T-Man because T sponsorship. Link in
T-Man.
description. Yar. And also
Yar.
Syrinscape for music
Yar.
and sound effects and other things because we use Syrinscape music. Go to Syrinscape.com. That's a required.
Yeah, it seems good.
Hey! We're so great at ads, aren't we?
I think I'm doing a great job. I'm actually Nasvir's going to help me make an actual commercial to play at the start of stream.
Oh, that's awesome!
It's gonna be great. I think I'm gonna have Arcasul do a hostage video.
The
Yes,
thing is that you come off as ingenuous.
Mm-hmm.
ingenious. Yes,
course.
for sure.
What else? would I come off as?
100%.
That's a word you can use for what he sounds
Yourself.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Wow.
Genuine is another way to put it, I suppose. But people always say
Tomatoes, tomatoes,
disingenuous.
potatoes.
You
We're
gotta get
playing-
ingenuous in there.
We're playing Pathfinder here, sir.
Yep.
like. No ingenuity involved, only numbers.
All
not
dice.
ingenious, ingenuous.
I know.
Oh,
It's only math.
Look, I know my play with words is weird. It's not my language, okay? Go away. I do what I
but
can.
I don't
Rarely
want
have
it.
I
You
been
can't
this
tell me what to do.
I want to tell you what to do. Go be a sapphic lesbian flyer somewhere.
Are there other forms of lesbians that aren't sapphic?
That's my question. Like, wait a second. What are these
I don't know.
subsets of lesbians you've heard of?
The bisexual ones, they're less sapphic.
No, if you're
Bisexual is a completely
bisexual, then
different
you're not
category.
lesbian.
I am no.
Yeah, if they're
Oh my God.
bisexual, they're not lesbian.
Bisexual erasure. I can't believe this.
Yes.
Don't erase the bisexuals. They're so
Okay.
They're lesbians, but they
deserve-
also like men.
yes. That's kind of the thing with bi, you know, like you like both.
I wouldn't know anyone in this Discord who's bisexual. Or
No,
gay
y'all
or
are gay.
lesbian. Yeah.
Nah.
No, we only accept gay people.
Well, the Swig. Why do you say weird stuff, Swigs? I used to play with words when I was little, but my mom gave my blocks away. What?
It's a
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a pun.
Yes.
I get it.
It's a pun.
It's a
It's
joke.
good.
It's not a
It's good.
pun.
It's good.
It's one of those
Yeah.
things called jokes, Mando.
The blocks had letters on them, so he was playing with words literally rather than as an idiot.
Figuratively.
There's this game called Scrabble, Mando. You play with words, and you try to make words with these little
Bananagrams,
tokens
too.
as tiles.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Boggle
they
is
go
more
on
fun
board.
than Scrabble.
Sure.
How much
You know,
the
Sometimes I say things and I just I just shouldn't. Yeah.
Agreed. Women should be seen, not heard.
Oh, shut up!
Jesus.
Shut up!
On Mother's Day? Damn.
She's not a
I'll
mother.
spit in your sandwich.
It's a good day to see your mother.
My sandwich.
Look, we went over
Not
this
your sandwich,
earlier,
his
don't worry about
sandwich. I would. I'll always make you a sandwich, Rogue.
We're not in the desert, we're on the ocean. There are no sandwiches.
Don't tell me
it.
that
The
blasphemy.
ocean,
Sandwiches
Only-
are
the
everywhere.
ocean is a desert
Only-
with the perfect
Only
disguise.
sea witches.
I heard there's a lot of tuna in the ocean.
It was Antarctica.
Well,
Anyway, we're here.
The hell are we doing here anyway?
We're here to play
Playing a
pirates.
game, I think.
Yes.
Theoretically, I
pirates.
don't know. There's some shit about T and VTubers that just went off the handle really quick.
We're all mid-peril as we
Yeah,
speak.
we're all mid-peril, yes.
Mid-peril.
Not port peril, which is over here.
I'm totally peril as we speak.
Starboard
you're
peril?
paralyzed because of my good looks.
If I didn't bring it up, yell it down here somewhere.
We're like we're by the Slytherin coast, right? Ish?
Yeah, you're around that area.
It's a perfect spot for lesbian love to happen.
Apparently so. What
Let
do
me
you like to-
slither into those bed sheets.
Let me slither into your.
That's weird.
Let me slither into your
No, that's-
toast, baby girl.
That's something I heard
Dragon!
someone said
Dragon.
something like
I'm
that.
not a snake. I don't do that weird tongue thing.
I
for
heard
you,
someone
Rogue.
said that to
Wow.
like the Draco Malfoy actor. Let me slither into those sheets.
That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite Harry Potter jokes.
Okay, let's get this started before
Would
someone
anyone
gets
like to
broken.
recap what happened last week? I mean,
We found a ship,
yeah.
and now we're attacking said ship.
That
Yeah.
merchant vessel.
Oakley
Yeah.
is down. And we
Dying.
need to save quickly.
Yeah.
And apparently none of us could roll above a 10.
The big
Oh, so-
ask.
Well,
I
few
only need to
people
roll
can.
high enough to hit. It doesn't need to be above a 10.
But yes, we're doing piracy on the open
Right.
seas.
It's a
Right.
Rahadumi merchant vessel, the man's promise, and we were told to take control of the helm on the stern castle.
Yes, you were.
Correct.
And
Actually,
and then
that
the last thing that happened is a dude, the captain, ran into the captain's quarters, I guess, and is doing stuff down there.
I got a head nod.
I've
Doing
Calling out a warning.
stuff.
They've opened your combat area. It's fine. But yes, you're battling on the man's promise. I'm not sure what they promised, but hey, it is a ship
Well,
name, I
apparently
suppose.
It wasn't enough because we're kind of kicking ass here.
Yeah, kicking ass and
It
making
was
names.
promised
Only
to
a
us.
couple of people. I think we're just at the top of the turn order, I believe.
It's usually where we begin.
Alrighty.
That's where I tried.
We have a sailor.
Unless
Yep.
there's something funny to happen, like a dragon attacking and yelling at somebody.
No one would do
It
that.
happens.
Dragon.
Really good run.
Alright, Syrinscape is playing. Hopefully it's coming through. On
Yay.
the audio for the Emperor, I saw you weren't going to be here today, and like, I am disappointed, but I will forgive you this one time, okay? Better be here next week, or else.
He will be disappointed all week long. You should be careful with that.
Yeah, I'll be really disappointed. Don't worry about it. Well, this guy's gonna take a swing at Adrian, I suppose, because what else is he gonna do?
I run away like a bitch.
He's gotta protect this woman.
Ah, shit!
Oh, fuck.
He hits me.
Wow.
That's not
Andrew
great.
goes
That
down.
was miracle.
He actually hits.
Shit, I had 5 HP. Wow, that's very inconvenient.
Well,
Oh, I'm unconscious.
Shit.
An auspicious start.
Hey, it just means I get to lay back and be lazy.
How do you have such low HP?
I think he already took damage.
I
he's
already
in the
have
middle
damage.
of a bunch of people. So even
I
though
do
he
only
was
have 13 HP
completely-
max,
yeah.
but
He was in the midst of a foursome.
yes. I lasted a long time.
Wow.
Alright, well,
It
this
took the
will bring
fourth
us,
guy to take me down.
to Jamuka.
All right. So this guy's no longer in melee combat. A net win for
Yeah.
the party. Sorry if that was inconsiderate and rude.
I don't care. I approve.
Good. There you go. Okay, so who is anybody freebooters pained?
I think it's that guy.
I-
I think it's literally the
Yeah, I think that guy was actually.
All right,
So let me
I will
put my
shoot
mark back on
that
him.
guy. It's that
Pretty
guy.
Oh,
Ah, above a 10.
I could see it almost landing on a 20.
I
So that's 20. That's a
God.
24 total.
No, that's a 23. I added the freebooters pain.
Oh, you did.
can see
Okay,
it.
great.
He's very
I
good
even- I
at
mean-
adding things.
Nice.
Me and Adam go way back.
Back to the war.
How does he? How does that guy feel after 5 damage?
It's pretty bloody.
Okay, nice.
Speaking of
feel
bloody,
unconscious.
Darwin, it's your turn.
Okay. Shit. He is going to look to the left and right at these two companions. If I do a successful medicine check, could I put someone back at 1 HP, or is that something that happens outside of battle?
I don't remember.
So usually, when you go to negative HP, you start bleeding out, and you have to roll fort saves to stabilize. Heal checks can stabilize you as well. You fall unconscious when you're under 0 HP, and to regain consciousness or action, then you have to be healed in some fashion, which is usually with a heal spell or a potion of cure wounds or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna look over to Jamuka and point to Manuel and say, "Yara, can you take care of the one that's been downed?"
And we might need to clear out the men around him first.
Very well then, and I'll shoot this guy. Give him a nice shooty shoot.
Now your woman's gonna take care of you, Oakley. Don't worry. Oh
A
my
1.
God.
Sweet sassy man.
Incredible.
But you know what that means?
Yep.
What? What's this bullshit?
What happened? Tell us.
They
One of
can be good
target's
things.
hands is impervious to cold magic.
There you go. You ever want to feel up an ice elemental? You are golden now.
The
question is, the
$47.99. Forgot. Chat wants to see the D10,000 chaos chart. I will try to remember for next time. Sorry, chat.
Which hand, though? That's the real
Yeah,
question.
left or right?
I want to
now?
choose the left hand. I want to choose the left hand.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Both, because I'm a sailor.
That's not how that works.
It is actually.
No, it's
Look
not.
it up. It's historical fact.
It's not a thing. As a sailor, I tell you, it's not a thing. Left hand is resistant to cold magic
Nice.
for some reason. There we go. That's it.
For some reason.
For some reason.
Anyway,
The
your
gods have
arrow
spoken.
goes flying.
Somehow your arrow misses so much it goes into another layer of reality.
Jake steps forward with his gun drawn, as he does. I don't remember if he had anything. I don't know if he had anything prepped, so we're just gonna shoot. He's dead.
Very nice.
Yay.
Mingia, will you save your woman this turn?
I'm scared. I'm so scared right now. We're about to find out. Does that hit?
Do you really want to know?
16.
I'm like scared. Yes.
Yeah.
Yay! And then I'm gonna basically land where that guy was and like try and help her up. Yay! I got you, Rogue! I got you!
See, Rogue, and you were all worried. The officer
Doom or
starts to
gloom?
panic a bit, standing right here all by her lonesome.
Do you have any
but she stands
potions
her
of cure
ground.
wounds?
She, I would
Give me a
say,
second.
that
I should have healing stuff. Apparently I
thought you did.
thought I did too. Where'd it go?
Hold on. I thought you had.
You didn't
trying
use
to-
it
I
to do.
thought you had
You
cure
confused
moderate.
it with the grog ration.
Did Oakley
rum ration.
prepare any elixirs of cure wounds?
Definitely not.
No,
Well,
I
she could've-
should have like some cure wounds or something on my person.
No, you should, because you just took all your stuff from the last campaign.
Right.
All of my cure wounds have been vanished from the place I keep them. That's good news. Hold on. I believe you had cure moderate wounds. I'm not 100% sure, so I'll just give you. Do you remember how many you
Okay.
had? Probably just a couple.
Yeah, I would imagine just a couple, and so I'm gonna use one of those to pour it down Oakley's throat.
Ah, you can do it.
Oh,
Fine, don't worry about it.
What?
Well, you attacked and then moved.
Oh, I thought drinking a potion was a bonus action. Okay. Never
It's a
mind.
full
Wait,
action to drink a
wait
potion
just
in
a
your
second,
hand.
Oakley. I'll get you up.
It's a full round action, I think, to feed someone else a potion.
Oh,
I could
okay.
be wrong about that.
It's at least a standard action to feed someone else a potion. Not sure about full.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's at least a standard.
Still dead.
Indeed. Anyway, as the battle starts going your way, these four run over to this boat up here and start trying to get away.
We have to stop that.
Do we?
I mean, we weren't told to
Yes.
stop.
No,
I'm
we
gonna.
have orders. We have
Yeah.
orders
Yeah.
to
We're
stop that.
told people to stop from getting on the lifeboats.
Yep, we
Yeah.
have ordered to stop that.
I'm gonna yell at. Holy moly!
We need to be on the lifeboats. Maybe we'd have more life that way.
Basically,
filled
I'm
with
gonna
life?
yell at our people over here and be like, "Stop them from getting on the boats!" Or Crimson, whoever can hear me.
Kelly Brackett has joined the battle. Crimson's like over here somewhere. Where he's fighting
Tilly
over here.
Brackett.
Tilly's great. She's like
The
MVP
Tilly.
from the last campaign. And she's a patient.
The Tilly Brackett. Except no substitutions.
Alright.
Do not
Top
get
of the turn
Dover
order will be
brands.
this chick, and she's just gonna ready another attack. Manuel, you're on the ground.
Yes.
Jamuka!
Okay,
Frogman.
time to fall into the water.
I mean, you have climb speed, so there's spots you can go over, probably be fine.
Oh, you mean like I could cross to the other boat without having to make an acrobatics check or something? Or
I mean,
I want to-
would you
I want to-
need an acrobatics to cling onto the. Can you just stick the things?
Climb speeds don't work quite like that.
But you're a
They're- unless-
frog, though.
I'm a frog.
Mm.
I'm trying to be fair to your character. Like, I assume
I-
you operate in the manner of a tree frog.
Yeah, there are sharks in the water, so don't fail this
There
jump.
are, in fact, sharks in the water.
Okay, so I'm trying to make everything legal. Let's see. Climb speed. Creature with a climb speed. Blah blah blah. The creature must make a climb check with any wall or slope with a DC higher than 0, but it can always choose to take 10, even if rush or threatened. Creature with a climb speed. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, there's nothing that says that I can just like stick to everything. Just that I have bonuses to climb checks and don't. I can
No
take 10.
guarantees.
Right. So
Well,
I mean,
you're-
like,
Your race is literally a Gripply, but, whatever. You play how you want to
Look,
play it.
they're not that grippy, okay? I know that you've read all the memes about grippy socks or whatever, but that's not.
Look, I was in a hospital once.
Once. That's honestly probably a low amount for.
Actually,
A man of your advanced years.
I've been in a hospital. Actually,
Okay,
last year, because I thought I was having a goddamn heart attack.
I'm gonna move over here and jump over the. It looks like a 5-foot gap, which is like a trivially easy to make acrobatics check anyway, unless I roll like a 1, which I think even a 1 passes, but I rolled an 11. Suck
There you
it.
go. Good job.
Suck
Yes,
with all the things. So
being so nice to you, but okay.
I'm trying to be
Fine.
fair. I appreciate your consideration, sir. Okay,
This time.
I will sacrifice my advanced scurvy spell to cast Cure Light Wounds on this downed fellow.
No
Aw.
bone hurdy juice.
I'm not gonna be able to
Yes.
hurt anyone's bones today.
So, is that a 6 plus wisdom or something?
Well, it's just 6. You heal for 6.
I'll
Yes,
take
yes.
it.
It's 1d8 plus my caster level, which is 1. So
It's more than you had when you went down.
Be right back.
Yep.
It's more than 0.
which is why I'm glad that Mangia has some potions, because I'm out of healing people.
Yeah, I had almost forgotten. I was looking at my inventory and I was like, wait a second, I'm missing things.
All right. Don't worry.
I never
Yeah.
worry.
I heard a really loud noise. I had to make sure the fucking building wasn't on fire again. That's a thing.
Again?
Yeah, in the middle of one of our sessions, the
Oh yeah, it
cops
was
were
on fire,
banging
and
on the
then
doors because the fucking building was on fire.
and then the next session, tornado sirens were going off in the distance.
That's
great.
pretty normal around here.
Does Manuel automatically get to his feet?
No,
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 it's
that's
not
a full action.
well, it's a move to stand up.
It's a move to.
Or
Or is
it's
it
like
move
half
or
of a
half
move?
Half a move, I think. Half a move, I believe.
Yeah. I do believe you are
It
correct.
provokes attack of opportunities.
Oh, good thing nothing Zir is gonna attack me, I believe.
All right, officer, what you gonna do?
All right. She's waiting for her people to do something. Darvin.
Okay. In that case, I am going to run. Can I jump in Jamuka Square, or do I have to find a different route?
You can pass through an ally
can
square
pass
as long as
through.
you don't end
Okay.
there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Roll that acrobatics check.
Oh boy, here we go. Acrobatics. Skills.
I'm so glad we did that
Acrobatics.
training with the grappling hooks.
Are you shitting me right now?
The grappling hook training didn't go super well. That's
No way.
the DC to do a 5-foot long
What is
jump
this?
is,
What
is
is
5.
this shit? The caster's magic is detected by detect magic only 25% of the time.
That's fine, but he's in the water.
I don't care about that. We're talking about me and my problems.
Yeah, he's. Who cares if he's in the middle of all the sharks?
He's saved 4 out of 5 times.
Okay, well, I didn't use all my movement then. I only used 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. Okay, I'm in the water. So I'll take out my boarding axes and start climbing up.
Well, do a climb check. I guess.
How tall is the ship?
You're gonna have to go up at least like 15 feet just to get on the main.
15
deck.
feet.
At
Okay,
least.
so that'll be all of my movement to get back up to the top. If I can do this climb check and not fucking roll a 1. And I have a situational bonus from the axes. Oh, crit! Nice.
Nice.
What's happening?
Okay,
Alright, well,
I get
you're
to
on
the
the
top.
side because you can't.
I'm
be
at
in the
Vergas.
same-
I'm at ones and
You're
shacks and
like
20s and
under
crap.
the boat at the moment.
Got it. Okay, so I'm
You-
underneath
but
the
you're-
lifeboat.
Yeah, we'll say you fell, but you managed to Assassin's Creed yourself on the side.
Can I use my main action to climb the rest of the way up? Or to like dash, I guess is the term.
I don't believe you'd be able to dash doing that. You fell into the water and then had to use, I would say it's reasonable to say, an action to then pull out your axes and climb up. I think that's quite enough for one
Okay,
turn.
okay, all right, that's
I think
fine.
that's
All right,
fair.
cool. I'm done then. Awesome, fantastic. All right, cool.
Look, I didn't roll a 1 for you.
I get it. No, I get it. It's good.
Billy charges.
Oh, look at that, using the boarding plank or whatever you call it.
Yeah. That is what people tend to do when they are boarding.
Her being smart.
Oh my god.
I think she hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is why
Maybe.
Tilly is the MVP.
It's rigged!
He's bloody as hell.
Very nice.
Oh, okay. So this guy is going to do a Staler check.
Yes, don't mind me, person that just murdered someone behind me. I'm just here doing my thing.
Alright, he passes. This will be Jake Driscoll's turn. I'm just gonna have Jake go up over here, then go this way.
Good job, Jake. Staying outside, out of the water.
Plug doesn't stick his leg out and trip him on the way.
Right. Don't give him ideas.
Is this character? No, this character's not a fast reload. So I'll take his.
Are the pistols single shot?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay.
but he
I
has
think they're like
chemical
flintlocks or
cartridges,
something.
So I don't know how that works with a flintlock pistol, but.
Typically, to load is a an action unless you have the feat rapid reload, which makes it into a move action.
Yeah, alchemical
Alchemical
cartridges also reduce it by a
Yeah,
step.
by a step. But I think
Okay.
it just means it'll be a move action, so.
The normal, like the default alchemical cartridges are just like old paper cartridge type things.
I do believe it would still be a move action for him to reload, if I recall. That'll be this guy.
Yeah, I think it's a standard action to reload a one-handed firearm and a full round action to reload a two-handed, so alchemical moves
Yes.
it to a move.
Mangia.
That hits. Wow.
No, that's a
it's your
sailor check.
turn.
They're like
Oh.
readying the lifeboat, I think, right?
Yes.
So it is my turn now.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I will shove a potion down Oakley's throat.
My god.
Digestive.
Sapphic.
Exactly.
So I think you'd roll a 2d8 plus 3 to
Oh, it
should
did it as a
auto-roll.
self roll. Frickin' heck.
secret
Why
hidden
did it switch
rolls.
it? Well, if you can see on my stream, so it was yeah, I did it for it's 18 total.
Holy
Well,
shit.
She doesn't have 18 health, but alright. Rogue, you're awake.
Why did it do a private roll? That's
Bottom right, you
weird.
probably haven't set the private.
What happened? What happened?
You're alive. Get on your feet.
Why did somebody? Okay, I can do
Where's
that.
Okay, turns, swings his sword at Miss Tilly Brackett.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh my
That's
god, a
for sure.
fucking 2.
Who's in chat?
Oakley, there are some fellows boarding a lifeboat over there. It might be a good time to throw a bomb at them.
Yes,
Yeah,
I have bombs. I totally forgot I had bombs, and I am going to use the heck out of those bombs now.
Whose turn is it?
Top of the turn order is the officer lady who's standing her ground by the wheel.
He's
Got it.
very committed to that.
Well, look, you don't want me to make her not committed to that.
True.
Okay.
Things
I'm
have
not
only,
complaining.
things have
She
only
can stay
fallen
there.
apart a little bit.
She can
Manuel.
stay there. It's fine.
Oh, man. I haven't been punched that hard that much for a while now.
This one. Normally people don't punch you with a sword.
It's very
Yes.
traumatic.
As
You
far
hear
as
from
the
down below.
story goes,
You hear from down below Darvin screaming, "The lifeboats!"
as the battle
Well-
as
I know. We're
others
getting
turn, the battle
there.
begins to turn, and through the fog you see the crew of the other ship scattering or surrendering. Somewhere below in the mist you see Captain Harrigan gripping what appears to be a human heart.
Well, that's something.
Kalima.
Boss.
Anyway,
Anyway, Manuel.
Pirate's life for
Well.
me.
things are heating up, I guess. Then, according to the book of the rules of this world, I will take my full move action to get up. And since I cannot move, I will then chuck a shuriken at, let's say, the person Tilly was girl handling.
Okay.
I don't.
Never heard that before.
It's a 17 to
Wow.
hit. Excellent. I don't believe. How's the flurry works here?
A what?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't do
Flurry.
a flurry anyway, regardless, because I use the move action to get up.
Well.
So that's fine.
What I can tell you is that you're throwing into melee combat.
Okay, what's the penalty?
-4,
Four.
I believe. So that
Minus
will be
four?
a miss.
13.
Well, hopefully I distracted them for Tilly.
I mean, by all logic, you would, hit the person behind them. That's not how the rules work in this game, apparently.
No.
The only thing, yeah, the only
It
thing
just
that
vanishes
I'm
into
aware of
thin
that
air.
has like that sort of incidental fire is splash weapons have a rule for if you miss, they land in one of the squares next to where you aimed.
Yeah, but we don't be the. Yeah. We didn't do that with other things. Why should we start now?
I mean, it could
Well, I
be
mean,
beneficial to you.
with your bombs, there's going to be a lot of like splash stuff. So
It'll
Yeah.
be a lot of sploosh.
I just used to my other character has precise splash damage feat, so
Which doesn't apply if you miss, I think.
that's good.
But it,
Precise
you know,
sploosh.
Ibuka, as you
Okay,
finish
yes.
your turn, we'll see. We'll say, never mind, ignore me.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
I thought I could have what's her name give you a buff, but it's a personal buff.
Oh, divine favor, I'm guessing. That's my bad.
No, actually
No.
not.
Oh, okay.
Instant armor.
Oh, well, what can you do? All right, I'm going to shoot this guy directly north of me
Okay.
because he is not in melee combat.
No, he's just trying to escape, like any reasonable
Yes.
person would.
I know, but he might have loot on him.
Ooh.
A fat one.
Was it?
Well,
No, it was a
2 damage.
No,
out of
the
it.
damage.
Oh, okay.
The damage was a 1 on a 1d6, which is
2 damage.
This chick steps up to attack Tilly Braxton.
Out there.
Very rude.
I believe in Tilly.
So rude.
She's got this. She's fine.
Are you sure? She's very impatient today.
Ooh, 18.
That might hit.
Does in fact hit.
Isn't a pike a ranged weapon? Or a melee weapon with range?
Yeah. But it's a boarding pike, so I would
It's a-
assume it's...
Yes, it's an 8-foot long
It is a
pole.
5 foot, or it's 5 foot range. Max.
What's up, Dodo Handler? That's a lot of pirates. Yeah, we're in combat right now, so there's quite a bit of
It is a.
quite a few
I
pirates.
guess I don't know if it's just because it's a boarding pike, but it's only a 5 foot weapon.
Okay.
Even though it's an
Don't
8-foot
ask
long
me.
pole.
But I'm just reading what's on the thing, alright?
I know how funny it is.
Just reading the book, guys.
I called it a boarding pike. It sounds more like a baby pike to me.
It extends. It says...
With
A
an
boarding
action.
pike.
Look, in my
Propelling.
experience
Oh, it's a boarding pike of
boarding other
propelling.
vessels and things
Wait,
like
no.
that for
20 feet for 1 round.
militant purposes, you want short
That's also
puppies,
for-
so that could be why it's shorter.
I think no.
All
Usually,
right.
whatever.
Am I allowed to get up on the deck?
No.
Well, you're underneath
down.
the boat, so you'll have to go around, unfortunately.
Okay. So I'll have to go 1 over.
Yep.
Okay. Can I get on the deck?
Sure.
What's my crew called?
Unless Manuel doesn't want to let you up on the deck. I mean, that's entirely possible.
He
How
pushes
much?
you off. No, he
How much
pushes you in
is
the
movement?
water.
He just shoves you in the
How much-
water.
Yes, you
How
see
much
that,
movement did that take to get up onto the deck?
Well, you're already climbing, so I don't think it would take anything extra.
Okay.
So you're at 10
Cool.
right now, I suppose.
10, 15.
But you have your
Come on,
boarding
Manuel, you could have pushed him
axes
off. That would have
out,
been funny.
So how much movement do I have left if I stand
yeah.
here?
15.
15, 10, 15. Okay, I'm going to take out my what's called my glaive. And I believe, yeah, it's got range on there, and I'm gonna attack the guy that's already damaged. I'm gonna,
Grabbing your boarding axe, I guess.
yes, just swap in. I'm going to attack this guy here with the glaive. Single attack. Another one. Oh wait, was that a 1? No, it was a 7. Okay, I couldn't read the dice for a second. So it still misses, I think.
Yep, misses.
The 12. Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay, that's me.
Billy's a boss, so she goes next. Alright. God.
Oakley, you're gonna be getting up soon. Yay!
You'll get to be a part of this lovely
We
family
named our crew.
activity.
Hopefully, it's your turn. Alright.
You got
Arise,
this.
chicken, arise.
Alright.
Oh, so
I haven't heard that in so goddamn long.
Well, it's perfect because she's like basically a chicken woman.
Hey, Oakley, you have bombs.
Okay, yes, I have bombs. I am standing up. Or did she drop me on my feet? Honestly, I don't even know anymore.
You have to stand up.
Okay, I stood up.
Okay, you
Alright,
can either. That's your movement.
Bomb.
You know how far apart you can throw your bombs?
Yes.
Bombs have a range increment of 20
Oh
feet.
wait, they're over here.
Oh,
So-
yeah, you would need to throw your bombs over here.
Oh, but yeah.
So you would lose.
Well, what are you targeting?
You're not
This
targeting
area?
a space. You're targeting a. In the,
area,
You have to
I
target a space.
So,
Oh,
no,
Yeah.
well, alchemist bombs can either target a square or intersection, which she targeted an intersection
I thought it had
there.
to be it.
But then it only deals the splash damage to everyone, but it's a lot easier to hit. If she targets a person, then they take the normal damage of the alchemist bomb, and the squares around them take the splash damage. But if you just want to target the square, then the splash damage is like the minimum roll damage, if I remember right.
Looks like 4
It says
damage
4
would be the
damage
splash.
on the token thing, so.
Yeah, the splash
Yeah.
isn't flat. It's flat.
Right. Yeah, the splash is basically like a bomb damage, except you assume all the rolls are 1.
4 damage across 2 targets is not
Yeah,
bad.
it's still 8 damage total, man. It's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Also, the DC to hit like a square is 5, so you basically have to roll
Yes.
1 to miss.
Don't roll a 1.
Anyway,
You guys,
We say this.
I hit
in
them.
this.
Yep. Oh,
does
that's
that
a good
mean
hit.
they're on? Okay, yeah, I hit him. Okay.
Are they on fire?
Do your bombs just explode, or do they? I don't know if your bombs add.
Well, it
fire.
shows
No.
fire damage.
It's just yeah,
It's
that's
fire-
the type of damage.
It's fire elemental damage, but you need a discovery to make them actually ignite people.
Yes, you need to learn how to instead of throwing bomb, you need to learn how to throw a bomb.
Basically, infinite alchemist fire.
Okay, well, on a direct hit, which I did not do, an alchemist bomb inflicts 1d6 points of fire damage. Oh, wait, no. Okay, wait, splash damage. I don't think it does. Catches you on fire.
Nope.
No.
No, it wouldn't.
All right, this guy steps up, ignores what he was doing to attack Darwin.
Bring it, you landlubber.
He's breaking it. I don't know. If
He
that-
brought it.
is.
6 damage. Ouch.
Yeah, shouldn't have asked.
He brought it.
Yeah.
It's been brought.
Yeah, that's
Now you got to give it back. Those are the rules of dance battles.
Yes. What was that? Hot potato.
Except your glaive can't attack in melee.
Jake
So you
is
gotta
going to saunter over this way. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it glaive or glaive?
Glaive.
Glaive.
Jake's gonna target the dude all the way at the top.
Blade.
Range increments 20. And 2. Attack! Oof, barely misses. Okay,
Very rude of him.
this guy must make another sailor check. My god. Do it. Will he succeed?
Will he sail?
He does, in fact, succeed, and the lifeboat manages to fall into the water.
Ooh.
Is he
Mingia!
in it?
No. The-
That was seems
you
like an
thought
error.
you could get away. I can fly.
Right. Well, I am actually probably gonna go after this chick here.
Yeah.
What
probably
do you
gonna
guys think? Like that was my plan, was to go after her and start like
Yeah.
fighting her.
Go for it.
I think-
Level 4, go.
I think we've got the guys on the left covered, so I think that's probably safe
Okay.
to do.
Yes. Go be a level 4 somewhere else.
Right.
Well, at
Shoo.
least attempt to be a level 4.
Shoe
somewhere
the
else.
GM's favorite shoe.
Okay, public roll. Freaking heck! I don't know what the heck is it was
Yes.
doing.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, well,
Make it
What
public.
is this?
It might hit anyway. It's a touch attack. 14.
a touch
Point
attack
blank
at
shot.
14 does, in fact, hit.
Nice.
Hey!
Exploded half her face off.
And she had a
Basically.
ready to attack. So she also gets to attack you in return with a boarding spike.
A response.
Oh my god, they're playing magic. You should bring it in response.
Haha, missed.
15.
Well, you've got a bunch of dodges anyway. Alright, top of the turn order.
Right? Like, that's why I
This-
love
this chick
swashbuckler.
again.
It's just like all of the swashbucklers, like you get daring dodge and a +1 to dodge bonuses. Like, you can just dodge things.
Another
Well, you
fucking
could,
2.
You could prestige class into duelist and get more dodge bonuses.
Right?
Manuel.
Well, throwing things clearly isn't working, and I prefer to fist things instead. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge at the gentleman that just attacked Darvin.
And you say
Okay,
charge.
Darvin
Do you mean
nods.
charge, or are you just running at it?
I do what would be considered fluff-wise to be a running flying kick at the boy.
among things.
Mechanics wise, is it a charge attack or is it just an attack?
It's in mechanic wise, it's a charge.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you know what that
Eventually,
means?
and then it means I get to click charge when I attack.
It means you get a +2 to your hit and a -2 to your AC for the turn.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm a very trusty person on myself.
Well, you've only gone unconscious once so far. What could go wrong?
19. God.
19 to hit for 4 for flying kick damage.
You're not flanking him. What?
That's right, Jacob.
Flying.
I
No, he
said
said-
bloody pirates.
fly.
He said
Fly.
flying damage.
I said fly.
Yes.
Okay.
This is all flying damage. It's all my
Yeah,
weight.
Flying lariat.
Flying jump kick straight to the
Yeah.
throat.
Pretty rough.
What did ya?
He's looking rough. Okay.
Excellent. That's my turn.
Mm.
Jamuka, be frog.
The frog. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to tie up that guy if you want to finish off this guy in front of Manuel.
I'm up, eh? Oh my. Alright, well, I'll
Yes. I have prepped him for you.
over here. I'm kind of inclined to attack this guy over here anyway, because I'm more likely to hit him, and he's.
Oh,
more
that's
likely
right. I
to
forgot he's in
escape.
melee. Never mind.
Yeah, it's fine.
I forgot.
But you might still want to step up and stab him anyway.
Yeah,
because
that's the plan.
we can't have anyone escaping. That would just be shameful display.
We do have two flying lesbians here.
Never said I was lesbian.
They could do some sort of scissor attack against him.
Keep saying
Wait.
that word. I don't
Oh
think
my
they know
God.
what it means.
What?
Oh my gosh, that was really good, but that was also really bad. Sort of flying scissoring attack.
Oh my god.
Flying
You know, like a pincer move.
That's what lesbians do.
Oh my god.
All right,
Yes.
I
No
shoot
one
this.
said either of us were lesbian.
Holy shit. They're just very flirty. They're
Yeah.
just good friends, chat. They're just
We're
good
gal
friends.
pals.
Yes. They're just good friends that happen to sleep together all the time.
It's just like when you're playing slap ass with your bro. And
I'm sorry,
It's not-
Hasso.
Look, it's not gay.
No.
Put the homies in at night, alright?
what do you mean it was
That's
gay
what it-
jacking off my bro? His arm is broke, man. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, Hasso. Did you finish already? Okay.
I'm done. I shot him.
Well,
Yes,
his
finish this
buddy
bro off.
finished anyway.
Wow.
Alright, so this chick
Scissor me
disengages
timbers.
and
Oh, that
starts
scissor me
to
timbers.
is fleeing in the lifeboat as it goes
Attack
down.
of opportunity.
Oh, she disengaged.
She disengaged.
Oh, okay. She did a withdrawal. All right.
So she's now floating in a lifeboat in the water. Darvin.
How did she jump over the side?
Yes.
It's like 15 feet down, right? Oh.
America's
Distracted by
damn
ropes.
pirates and their timber scissoring.
I'm going to
Damn pirates,
run.
they're lesbionics.
I'm going to run up ahead, but before I do, I'm going to mark. Oh, I guess I can't move and do this at the same time. Never mind. You know what? Never mind. Fuck it. I'm going to mark that guy with Freebooter's Bane.
Should have been an android.
And then I'm going to point and say, Oakley, burn him!
What?
And I'm going to shoot this guy.
What happened?
Shooting in melee provokes attacks of opportunity.
Oh, that's right. He's in melee. Can I 5-foot step backwards
Yeah.
one? Okay. So
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
do that.
I thought. Oh yeah, 5-foot step. Sorry.
You're gonna lean back and shoot him.
19, baby, with the 24.
Woo!
4 points of damage. So he takes 5 points of damage because of Freebooter's Bane.
That's
Gotta make
funny.
yourself a freebooter's bane.
Totally
macro.
needed that.
Oh, you shot the one next to Manuel?
Yeah.
No, I meant to shoot this guy up here. The one I,
okay.
the one I
thought-
marked.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're not gay.
I had the wrong color.
Wow. Racist.
Yeah.
Not dead yet.
I'll be right back.
But a flesh wound.
Yes, he's dead!
Hey,
Heck
nice.
yes!
Tilly's turn.
That's Agent Tilly to you.
What did she roll?
We can't see what she.
Pop up. Good.
That's weird.
So glad. I'm so happy when things work out properly. What's happening?
Burp syncs are happening, I guess.
Let me reset something here.
Yeah, I just see my
Stand by,
attack now.
chat.
So does
Huh?
mine.
To reload the forge.
Oh no. Much scissoring.
Yeah, too much scissoring, chat. That's how it is, how it do, and how it be.
Forge wasn't made to handle the book of erotic fantasy.
Tick tock, tick tock. There we go. Alright.
Interspecies crossbreeding.
That's
Is
right.
this real?
That's a
Yes.
real. It's a third-party book for third edition. It almost got
Are we
published
back onto
under.
this?
Well, Rogue was
Fucking
Feeling-
Paizo.
Anyway,
feeling
that
morose.
missed. Anyway, that missed. Oakley,
Yo.
there's a check escape.
Which person am I-
This.
Oh yes. You got this, Mangia, I'm guessing.
Sure, yeah.
What? She
I got
spent
this.
8 turns trying to save you, and you're going to abandon
All
her
right.
at her time of need?
I
No, it's
abandoned
fine.
her.
It's fine. Go ahead. Don't worry. If I
Okay,
die,
okay,
then I had it coming.
She
dies.
dies.
She dies.
It's like, okay, fine.
Flies 20 feet
Thank
up.
you. It's like, thanks, Mangia. Bye.
Alright, thanks.
I mean, we're in combat. Like that. It happens. It happens.
Unreciprocated love.
Watching Oakley fly away from NG, I'm like, oh, perhaps they are just good friends.
feelings unrequited.
My god.
And requited
fair.
scissoring.
Okay. I'm flying.
Look, Mom, no hands.
Bam.
Oh my god.
You can't scissor with just one shear.
Wow.
Wait, did it do anything?
Yeah, you hit the
Yeah.
square.
You.
So five,
Okay.
five.
Wait, why didn't your thing pop up? That's all the
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I mean, you need to specify if you're attacking the square that he's in, or if you're trying to hit the person. Preferably before you roll.
Oh, I lost connection.
I was gonna attack the person.
Yeah, people might need to reload back into the game.
Okay.
This all seemed to be
reload.
working quite right.
Oh yeah, lost connection to the server. Yep,
Intermission.
sounds about right.
So did Oakley's attack register?
It did pop up. I heard the noise, but
I saw the dice roll, but I didn't see the thing pop up in chat.
I didn't even see the dice roll.
I did, and heard the
Is it-
noise.
Because again, the DC to hit a square is 5. The DC to hit a person, it uses a touch attack, and it's whatever their touch armor is. And if you miss them, then your bomb lands in one of the squares adjacent to them, and you roll to determine.
I
what
was
square
throwing it
that
at
is.
them. I don't know really what that else other than that means.
Okay, so it sounds like a
Okay.
touch attack.
You know, when
The
in a
touch
first-person shooter, when you've got a rocket launcher and you aim it either at their chest or at the ground.
I
Right,
don't
right.
really enjoy first-person shooters, but okay. You know what? Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
You
I-
play
Okay.
Fortnite, don't you?
That's third person.
Okay, in a third-person shooter, when you've got a rocket launcher and you either aim it at their chest or at the ground.
you remember when you were shooting Pope before and you
Yes,
were
I
shooting
remember
at
that.
a target? Well, just imagine if you were shooting at the ground instead.
Or at the person's chest.
It might be
Oh,
easier
we've got
to hit the
another
ground.
Fortnite lover in my chat.
Well, I'm sure they'll be banned soon enough. Don't worry.
Dreadful. Such a dreadful chat you have.
I know, right? It's called Bullet Drop Rogue. That's what America says.
Hey,
we go.
24. That's a spicy meatball.
I think she got hurt.
It's an alchemical meatball.
Probably.
Seven
Okay,
damage.
yeah, I was busy thinking about other things.
Scissoring.
Like my. That's better. Never mind what I was about to say. Never mind.
All right. Good damage.
If you
good
see a
damage.
Kylo Ren, you have to kill them. That's the rule in Fortnite.
Exactly.
That does sound about right.
You just drop
So-
everything you are doing and kill them.
Exactly. So Dota, on my channel there's an ongoing joke that I hate Fortnite. I just got so sick and tired of playing Fortnite every single day for years. I just don't like it anymore. I'm sorry. Like, everyone can get tired of playing a game after a while, okay?
No.
But you're a streamer. You have to pick the game and stick with it the rest of your life.
I know some streamers that got very miserable playing the game that they can draw an audience for.
Yeah, I have the most viewers when I play Fortnite, but I don't care anymore.
Just
I don't care anymore.
Just moving into position.
Stick's gonna stay there where he wants. And
Okay.
reload. That way he
Yeah.
can fire again.
So she's not dead, but she's probably hurting pretty bad, right?
Jake lines up the shot. And it is. Womp womp.
Who are you shooting?
He misses.
Shooting this
She's.
The one on the wheel.
You were shooting the one on the wheel?
Yeah.
You're out of control. There's one getting away.
Yeah, but he couldn't move and shoot her, so he shot the one near Nimanjia.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm
So
Manjia's
since I am literally like right next to her, I will hit her with my cutlass instead of just shooting her in the
Headbutt her.
face.
Oh no, it's learning.
Wow. You sure? So it's public roll. Very good. Okay.
Ooh, not bad.
Let's go.
We actually have a hit.
My God.
Houston, we have a hit.
Houston,
Yes!
Houston, we have a hit. It's not hopeless after all.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
she
you.
immediately gets to attack you back.
Oh, it's one of those.
It's also a swashbuckler.
No, it's her turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get her legendary actions.
15. That's gonna miss.
Yep, that will impact miss. What
I think everyone's bless is worn off at this point. It's round 10.
I forget. And 1E is movement, its own resource.
Yes.
It's an action.
Correct.
Yes. Okay.
It's a move action you have, yes.
So everybody lost their bless.
Yes.
How is this 1 minute? I should still have it, I think. Has it been done 10 turns?
It's round 10.
Round 10 now.
Oh, it is? Okay, then it's
Okay.
in the beginning of this one. Correct.
Oh, beginning. Okay, yes. So
Well, I cast it on like round 0, so it would be out now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel unblessed. After spending the last minute being blessed, this feels horrible.
Yeah,
Then
well,
well.
the bone hurty juice is gonna get you.
Exactly.
You feel a dark depression.
Anyway, Manuel, it's your turn.
Alright, so those two seem to be engaged in a titanic combat of miss and miss. So I will be trying to help Tilly put this gentleman down. Environment question. If I step in between this guy and the one on top, would it count as flanking? Let me put it another way. If I go beneath the wheel, would I be in range of being attacked by the officer on the wheel?
No, that's
you.
10. That's a 10-foot gap. That's
Noted. Then I will be taking a 5-foot step to flank the gentleman between me and Tilly, and see if I can make him perish
Perish. Perish the thought.
with flanking. That's 9 damage and a 24 to hit.
Nice. Nice.
very nice.
I actually, this is relevant now. I don't believe I can. I need to check something real quick, because I don't remember if I can only flurry with fists or is it with monk weapons.
You can flurry with monk weapons.
Okay. Now, I believe a shuriken does count as a monk weapon. I could be wrong.
Your weapon must be
Yes.
this weedy to count.
The shuriken, that classic monk weapon.
Today,
Known for,
I need to
used
check.
by monks.
sorry, give me a second. I need to check this. 'Cause
Take your time.
You're talking about a game where a longsword is a one-handed weapon.
It's a one-handed weapon.
A longsword
Yes,
is
correct.
a two-handed weapon.
a
in
shuriken
real
is indeed a monk weapon,
Can
which means
be
I
a-
can.
A longsword can be a two-handed weapon, but it's not necessarily. You can use it one-handed.
Correct.
Maybe not as well, but
It's not designed to be used one-handed. It's like wieldable one-handed, but like you're not using a longsword and a shield generally.
As I take a step behind him, punch him in the kidneys hard enough to burst his kidneys from inside, clearly. And as my second flurry, I will then turn, withdraw one as I turn. Can I do that, Hasso? And withdraw a throwing weapon as a reaction or something?
Oh, normally no, but shuriken might be some bullshit.
Because if I can't, then I won't be able to do this.
I mean, usually you can draw a weapon as a part of a move action, but you took a 5-foot step, so you can't take a move action, I think.
Okay.
But
Save me.
rules are fundamental. Although they are thrown weapons, shuriken are treated as ammunition for purposes of drawing them. So there you go. You can draw it because it's treated like.
It's ammunition, not as a weapon.
Mhm.
Okay. Fair enough.
Nice.
In which case, I will then do a 180 and throw a shuriken, withdraw a shuriken and throw it above me into the officer. So I do it this. I don't have any bonuses for this, so let's see what happens. That's still a 22,
Nice.
even if it's into melee, which would be an 18
Yep.
to hit.
I just want you to know that your mother is very disappointed in you hitting a woman.
She is
A woman
disappointed
like
I haven't
this.
given her grandkids yet.
She is bloody. Well, go to the club.
So yeah, for 4 damage. Excellent. That's my turn.
Jamuka.
All right. I guess I will move 10 feet here, and then 20, and sort of. I think this is a square I can move into probably.
Well, you have climb speed, so I think it's fair to say.
Hop up onto the railing. Do I have an angle on the lady in the life raft, or is she too far below and to the side of me?
If you lean your little 1-foot body, you probably can see part of her.
All right.
You can probably just be between the railings.
Time for some lean back gaming. Is there a penalty? Do I have like a penalty for this then?
Sure, we'll give you -2 about that.
I mean, all right. So I will try to shoot the lady who is fleeing in fear for her life, as is tradition.
As we do.
no
miss.
one gets away. You know, if I was Sister Trinity right now, I'd be using my Inferno pistol right
She
now.
is attempting to now row away. The boat's now here. Darvin.
Do I have line of sight on the lady in the boat, or do I
Nope.
need to move first?
She is down in the water.
So I have to move to see her?
That
Yes.
would be the implication, yes.
Okay. 5, 10, 15,
You'll have to
20,
go
25.
around allies.
That's fine. I have plenty of movement. And I will shoot this lady as she is trying to paddle away frantically.
Run away!
I got to
I won.
get away.
No.
Nice.
Jack, what are you doing?
I don't know.
That's your third one.
Look, he wants to get the second hand also being
Oh,
immune to
there we
cold.
go. This one's finally negative.
Question mark.
The caster is wearing a magic ring. Holy water burns his skin.
There you
Okay.
go.
It's
know,
situational at best.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's kind of meh.
Meh.
Add to your note.
Probably not going to be attacked with holy water anytime soon, but
Are you?
thing.
Well, we are evil. I mean, you know.
I am a neutral.
That's
Well,
my
I'm
turn.
neutral, but
Alright. Tilly is not a ranged character, so she's gonna come up here and help the Mando.
Woo!
good.
She only has one throwing axe for some reason. Another fucking 2. How many 2s have I rolled this game?
That's a cut.
All
Oh,
of
I think so. Rob, send me the like little PNG file or something for 2, so I can have people like do that in my chat as well.
Okay, that's I see how it is.
What?
I'll send you-
I'll
I'll
make
send
my
you-
own.
you could
I'll
have to
send
pay
you
a
the
license
dollar.
fee to
Yeah,
use
you
that
gotta-
too.
You gotta pay a licensing fee, you know. Like,
You have to buy 20 packets of tea. No,
you have to-
Oh my gosh!
I
I'll
sell,
just
I
make
sell
my
the, I
own.
sell the 2 emotes in 20 packs only.
Wow!
buy 10 packs of chamomile and 10 packs of energy potions.
First, you have to pay for Rob coins, and then
Yeah,
you can
Rob
use the Rob coins to.
Not quite as bad
Then
as
you-
Strahd coin, don't worry.
You will end up with leftover Rob coins once you're done buying the 2s, though.
But unless you get
That's
in on the preset.
You just make your own shitty, paint PNG of a 2.
No, mine's
I mean,
great.
I've done that before.
No, mine's great, don't worry about it. Mine is perfect in every way.
I'm sure.
It looks like a 2. That's an important thing.
Anyway, it's Oakley's turn.
It is my turn.
Yes.
Hey, lady. Hey, lady, you think you can get away?
Get away.
Oh.
I mean, maybe she can get away.
Still splash damage.
At least you hit the ground this time, or somewhere
Yeah.
there, I guess.
Well, it depends on what square it lands into.
I guess.
No guess. If it lands into the wrong squares, then it just falls into the water.
So usually the way
Which
that
I
that would
guess
work
would
is
sink the boat, probably. But you know,
usually the way
Well,
that
she's
you
dead
handle
anyway.
missed splash weapons is like you start on the north square and go clockwise, and like north is 1, northeast is 2.
Yes. Roll a
3,
D8
and
or
you roll a
something, I guess.
D8 to determine
Yeah.
what square it lands in.
Roll a d8.
You want me to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Five. 1, 2, 3,
I
4,
should program
5.
that into my
So that would be
thing.
south of her.
What orientation is the boat?
I assume it's pointed away from, like,
it
perpendicular
as
to
it
the.
appears on the screen.
I don't see a.
I don't see a boat
Yeah.
either.
Oh, you mean it's
The boat. It's just the
parallel?
boat. Yes.
But she
parallel.
rode sideways.
How did it go
Oh.
sideways? Yeah.
She's pushing away from the ship. That's how boats.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes, that is how boats work.
To be
So I
fair,
think it
Oakley can
misses.
just chase her until she dies.
Just fly over and just plop down into the the
Do some
lifeboat.
good old World War One bombing.
Just land right on her face.
Anyway, your bomb falls into the water. Congratulations.
You're getting used to this. This
Ba-dunk,
flying bombing business.
ba-dunk.
Jake's
Ba-dunk.
turn.
Anyway, Amanda, there's your. You might have to adjust the size because for some reason the box is a little funky, but
Oh.
Thank you, thank you.
It works! Okay. Ignore that second one. I was just making the macro.
Jake's turn.
Jake's gonna reload and fire immediately.
Big shot.
10.
Fuck, okay.
Yeah, but even with the in melee, that was super bad.
Mingia.
All right, we're gonna try and slash at her again.
Yo, level 4.
Oh my god, dude.
Wow.
Barely
Wow.
see the numbers on those dice. The hell?
So does a 12 hit?
No.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
But I do have great news.
It's her turn.
New things, new happenings are happening. I can feel it in my
Indeed,
bones.
new things are happening.
I can feel it in
Two
my
more
frog legs.
people come over and attempt to get into the boat, but the boat is gone. But they're by Darwin now.
Oh shit.
Suckers.
Did that one provoke an attack of opportunity running next to him like that?
They're just running into. You know what? Sure, why not?
Alright. Sure. We'll say that I had a boarding axe handy.
Accept the gifts you are given.
I mean, if you have a
14 to
glaive
hit.
out, they provoke
You have
as
your
they
glaive
enter
out.
your melee square.
Well, I just
You
used
know.
my bow,
Ah.
so I was kind of assuming I had the bow out. So it's up to
So yeah, it
up to
would be
Rob
your
whether or
bow
not.
then.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't do
Uh,
attack of
Can I
opportunity with the bow.
can I do a bow attack in melee?
No.
No.
And smack him
Okay.
with the wood.
Smack them with your wood. Yes.
Okay, then I guess I just don't make the attack then.
Meat in a hand gaming. Wait.
All right. Well, that's great news.
I'll go in
This chick
before you.
goes first. So guess what, Darwin?
Here we go,
She
baby.
withdraws and attempts to go this way.
Wow.
But does that
Trying to
provoke
get
an
to the other
attack
boat.
of opportunity?
No, she withdrew.
That's
Besides
true.
that-
Ah.
I
This
have my
chick?
bow out anyway.
After
Attacks-
her! Don't let her escape!
This chick attacks
am I supposed to go after?
Mingia.
Okay, I am going to.
And do all of
Actually-
guidance over there.
You know what? Actually, I am still going to do this. I'm going to expend one Panchi point, and I am going to do an
Panache. We went
opportunity.
over this the last time we played. It's Panache.
Banshee!
Did you say Pansy? What?
Whatever!
It's
It
closer
looks-
to panty than panache. Are you using panty points?
Yeah, here's a
Whatever.
Panache.
What's up, Drago? Thank you for the raid. Whatever it's called.
We
What
went
is
over
it?
this so long
P-A-N-A-C-H-E.
ago.
I'm so
Panache.
dead.
Panache.
What? Panache. Panache
Panache.
point and do an opportune parry and
Panchi.
riposte. I
Riposte.
can't speak today!
Riposte or riposte? Probably
Yeah,
riposte.
riposte. Or,
I heard
I think you mean
Use your Banshee to
riposte.
riposte.
Yeah, use your Banshee to repo.
Exactly. So basically what that is, when an opponent makes a melee attack, I can spend one panache point and expend the use of an attack of opportunity to attempt to
pancake point?
parry. Yeah, to parry the attack. So I just do an attack roll as if I were making an attack of opportunity. So give me just a second.
Manuel is dying in real life.
We have some time because she still needs to make sailor's checks to get that boat ready.
There we go.
Using a panty point to stop that thrust.
Exactly. All right. I also have someone who wants to say hi.
That
You
pancake
can see
point
my
at her.
chat. You got it. You gotta say it
Hello.
into.
Hello.
We heard. Hello.
All right.
Hello.
I was gonna go ahead and say that we do have 10 people on the other side. They can take care of that one if they want to.
Yes,
Dear.
Americus. I mispronunciated panache.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
she did
pronounced
that all-
pancake.
Yeah, pancake points. You gotta use your pancake points.
They're different from your waffle
Manuel.
points.
Manuel sees someone running away towards our ship. We do have a number of people on our ship,
Sure.
so I'm gonna go ahead and trust my crew. I'm silly, I know. And I'm gonna run over to Darwin and attempt to help him Let's say I hit this gentleman here. None of them is freebooted, right?
No, none of them are,
Alright.
but they will be.
We get a single attack since I moved here, and I guess I miss.
Damn.
The
As
government
I
won't tell you
slip
this,
on
but the boots
the-
on the pirate ship are free.
I slip on the blood on the ground, and I cannot hit properly.
All right, I'll take another shot at this boat lady.
Jamooking me crazy.
That's right.
That move can be crazy, man.
Is Oakley's 20 feet above me, so she is not in my line of
Correct.
fire.
No,
I
I'm
think.
not.
That'd be it.
Shoot away.
Bye, Americus. Thank you for the alert.
Swing away.
And thank you,
All right.
Drago, for the raid.
Hoot.
Bye.
Maybe.
Maybe,
15
15?
will not hit.
Mother.
Wow.
Not there.
What do you mean 1,000 feet range?
This
Wow.
guy's gonna return fire on Manuel.
Fire? I punched him.
Yeah, well.
Wow. Yay!
Ooh,
Miss.
It's fine.
close.
He scratches my ear.
Alright, well, the ships are still technically moving, so. Goodbye. He's gonna go away. Slowly. Darvin,
So that lady is out of sight for sure, or
how's that for you? For the most part.
on top of the boat.
I mean,
She's within
you would
range of my
have
bow
to-
still.
You would have to, like, move. It's the super struck. Well, actually, you could probably still kind of see her.
Okay. I'll take a 5-foot step back then, and then I will shoot this lady. Because I definitely do not want her to get away.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, I think that hits.
There we go.
For one
one-
point of damage,
for one
or 2 point of damage.
2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Look, we gotta
Still
take
alive.
it. Take it, I got it. Gotta take it while we have it.
Can I move back into melee, or I guess that's not. A good idea.
No, you
Okay.
took a 5-foot step, so you can't.
Okay. In that case,
Sorry, Tilly's stacking someone.
that's fine.
Kill
I'm
is
done
still in.
anyway. I'm
She's
done
still in the
anyway.
ground.
She's fucking sowing the goddamn fields with these people. Tilly
It's,
MVP.
12 points
she's
of
dead.
damage. Yeah.
Oakley.
Excellent. I
That's
contributed.
me.
Yay.
I only have one bomb
what?
left.
Did you have anything ranged other than the bombs, out of curiosity?
I do. I have
Okay.
a sling.
Then you can bomb and then keep chasing her with the sling, I guess.
I mean, you can technically just keep chasing her with the. You just technically. Keep
Exactly.
So
chasing
do you
her.
want to hit?
Oh.
Okay,
oops.
never mind.
That will not hit.
Yeah, I don't think I did that right.
Yeah, you did it
Oh,
right.
yeah. No, wait. No. Okay. Okay. Okay.
That
Yeah.
looks fine. You rolled a 4.
I
That's
did
fine.
it. Okay. Okay. Never mind.
You can keep getting Sting on top of her, though, if you want to. Keep flying on top of her.
Okay. I'll do
That's
that.
okay. We have some more people that can range, so hopefully they'll be able to.
You have, the Jambukami Crazy has, like, all the range.
Sure.
Oh, don't we have
You're looking me
ballistas
crazy.
on this boat? Or is that just scenario?
Those are ballistas, yes.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Let's
I
see
wanna,
the crit.
Oh, yeah. Use to shoot the boat.
This guy steps up to swing at Darvin while he's currently.
Let's see
holding
the
a
crit,
bow.
baby. That
Mhm.
just hits.
Not a crit, but that's still.
3 points of damage.
You're
3 damage,
super
3 damage.
low.
Still up, baby. Let's go.
We're level 1. 3 damage is a lot.
Okay, just go, sees this chick trying to escape, reloads his pistol, and
Tell me just a bit, okay?
fires, I guess.
Just a bit.
Oh,
That hits.
Wow.
Nice. He crits.
Finally.
fuck for 18 damage.
Oof.
Wow.
Nice. Good job.
Mingia.
Is she still alive?
Yeah.
Menchie, yes.
No.
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
crap.
I mean, I'm alive, yes.
Not you.
Yeah, Tilly killed that person for you.
Thanks, Tilly. Let's see. It's 5, 10, 15. Can I make
Give
it
her
to
a-
her?
Yeah,
Or should I
so,
go
like,
after her?
She's the only. Well, she would be like. You would have to fly up 10 feet.
There have been 0 checks on this boat, so they have like 3 or 4
Um,
checks left to do.
How fast did he fly?
30.
Oh, you would not make it. All the
You have
way.
any
Okay.
pistol shot left?
Yeah, but I'd rather like. We already have one flyer over there, so I will come over here and get this person.
Okay. So you say?
Or I will attempt. I will do my best attempt.
Make sure it's not too.
Oh no.
At least you tried.
I was gonna say, make sure it's not your worst, but.
It is. Sure, it's not your
Everyone
worst,
knows that the player's head is completely hollow.
That's a really weird one.
I have no brain.
It's.
I have no brain.
That's a really weird one. I
As
like
far
it.
as Darvin is concerned, no change.
Oh my god. Top of the turn order with this chick. She turns and sees a brainless individual. We'll say.
A hollow-skulled individual.
Oh my.
Oh, that hits.
Ooh.
7 points of damage.
Mhm. Okay, that hurts.
Manuel.
Well,
If I step behind the other gentleman, will I will be flanking you, correct?
what?
If I step.
If he steps here.
If I do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will take a 5-foot step and sandwich him between me and Darwin. And I will flurry at the gentleman.
I'm like taking out an arrow and like pestering this guy for you.
Does a 15 hit?
If Darwin doesn't have a melee weapon, I don't think it counts as flanking.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Right? Okay.
That
Well, that's
sucks.
a good.
-2.
Good
But
thing
you
I didn't-
have Darvin. Do you have?
I didn't add the
do you have
flanking
your-
anyway.
Do you have your thing on there? Oh, you didn't have flanking.
No, I don't have Freebooter's Bane on him.
Okay, so it's just 4 damage.
Yeah. 6 damage on him, and then I will do my second hit. As I move in, hit him on the back of the knee, and then try to kidney punch.
Kitty punch. Kitty punch. Kitty punch.
And that's another 15. For another 5 damage.
Yikes.
Kidney punch, you don't mess with kidney punches. They stick up on you.
Okay, well, he's looking very bad.
You don't kid around with him.
They know they
Okay,
don't.
before I do anything, I will assess my surroundings, and I look at Plug and Scourge and see if what the hell they're doing.
They're commanding.
They're commanding. Okay, so they're just sitting back. And then I look at the ballista. Is this ballista loaded?
Nope.
No. Fuck. Bastards. Alright, well, I guess I'll hop.
Hippity
take
hop
a-
on the railing.
Take a hop, skip, and a jump.
Get
And,
the fuck off my property.
yeah, well, I don't know how much this lady's even been damaged to begin with, but I guess I will continue trying valiantly to ensure there are no survivors.
There's like 4 damage at some point to her or something.
Oh, well, the other one took like 18, so
Alright, they do indeed hit for 3 damage.
awesome. I hope the wound goes septic.
She's gonna be out in the middle of the ocean if she doesn't survive. It's not looking too good.
Captain's orders.
Alright, so it's this guy's turn. He's just gonna turn and attack the monk,
Very well.
as you do.
Sassy Molassy.
It's alright. We survive.
This
You
is
survive.
yes.
Shoulder block. We got this.
Alright, this chick is just further down this way somewhere. Vaguely here.
In a very vague
Oh.
direction.
And she disappears.
Yeah. So she's gonna be. I'll put her right here. But she's vaguely from Jamuka. She's vaguely gonna be 60 feet plus down.
60 feet.
So getting out of range. Darvin.
Longbows, I think, have a lot of range, don't they?
Yeah.
Technically, I can shoot at things 1,000 feet away, but
Okay. All right. Seeing that she's so far away, I'm gonna trust Jamuka to get it done. So I'm going to swap to my short
she's
sword.
barely
I'm
been damaged.
gonna swap to my stolen cutlass. I'm gonna freebooter's bane this guy, and then I'm gonna swing at him.
Once I get those mealback cords, we can team up together range-wise.
I
You're
crit.
just feast or famine, aren't you?
Man,
14 damage.
You did not
that's
confirm.
a 20.
Yes, you do not confirm the
Okay.
crits, unfortunately.
You do
I have no
6
idea what that
damage.
means. 6 damage.
Do
Cool.
not, do not. Okay, so crit confirm is so your crit, so you automatically hit the first attack. But to confirm the critical damage, that's the second die, and it has to beat their AC.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
But he's still dead.
So they die
so it doesn't
anyway.
matter.
Yeah. Okay, and then can I move?
Yeah.
If I get into this guy's range, he can swing on me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You won't
Well,
automatically
not if you
swing, but it
5
could
foot.
swing.
If you 5-foot step, he won't.
Well, I'm trying to
But
get
if you-
I'm trying to get into flanking, so
Then
so,
you would
uh,
have
for,
to. You would have to do some fancy maneuvers.
okay.
You need to go like 1, 2 down, and then go around them.
Okay. So I can get him within range. I just can't move around in his range.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. So I'll stay there. That's my turn.
All right. Tilly is impatient.
Which means she needs to help Mangia again.
Of course.
First, she's got to help her girl.
That's right.
Heard all that talk about scissoring and was.
What you all don't know is Minji is actually a bard in disguise.
Oakley,
She
your
like looks
turn.
over at Mingia with her cutlass and says, "Can I cut in?"
Yes, you may.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
Scissor
Okay,
puns.
There we go. Okay. I forgot to target her.
That's okay. That's okay.
Ooh,
I
that's a
hit
good
her.
one.
4
points of
damage.
bludgeoning
Congratulations.
damage.
Yeah, I beamed her in the head.
At this point, I'm just wondering how much can the boat take from all the splash damage.
Can
that's
she-
a sling.
Using the sling. Yeah, using the sling.
Oh, she's just doing this thing.
that's
Okay, never mind.
Does she still
Okay.
have a head?
Yes.
fine. Yes, she's still
Aw.
alive.
She's not dead yet?
No.
How many times do I have to hit her?
A few more,
At least once more.
as always.
What is that from? That's from Princess Bride, yes. Right.
No, that's from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, that's from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
That's true. Yep, you're right.
All
I
right,
miss.
Jake misses with his boarding axe.
You have a proficiency penalty with boarding axes. Is that? Oh, he's a wizard. I guess he.
He's a wizard, Harry.
Basically out of ammo. All right. Look, he's not oddities.
He's a wizard, half
Doesn't he have spells? Oh, he used all his spells to buff his pistol.
I don't remember, so I've just been using his ammo.
Mingia.
Pangaea.
Hiya!
Oh my god.
Oh
Fucking
no!
God.
Pangaea, like,
Life is
Did you
rough.
private roll that or something?
No, it's there for me. I see
Oh, is
it.
Yeah, it was there for me.
Okay, fine.
I don't think this is gonna work out, Mangia.
Okay. She's just gonna slowly slide into the ocean and just drown.
Oh, yeah, this one works pretty well for you, Magia. Do you
I
believe
do
that
like
your
how you-
allies are conspiring to rob you?
Oh, nice.
Has rolled less than his wisdom
Which
on
I guess,
D100.
makes a whole lot of sense, yeah?
Hey, well, you can dispel that by not being wise. Wait,
No, you have
Check
to,
his
it's
guy
easier to
attacks
dispel
and
if you're
yeah.
wiser.
yes. I do like how you rolled the 1 on both, on get damage and on the...
Oh, less than wisdom.
That hurts. The 4 damage for you, Mangia.
That's
Oh my
fine.
gosh,
Get
what is
beat up
wrong
by
with
a woman? Manuel.
just
Manuel is already in
Dice gods have
flanking.
cursed me this
and
day.
4s and 3s and 2s?
I don't know what's
Dice
going on with the
gods
fucking
have
dice
cursed
today,
me
but
this
it's
day.
crazy.
Oh my
Hey.
god. Another
Yes.
one?
Get away from me. You're drunk scissoring target. Get away with
Your
Benji.
ones is away from us.
What does that one do, Rob? Tell me.
The next polymorph magic used nearby splits its target in 2, so we don't have to worry about that one.
Okay, excellent. Let's let's do the other one.
Oh wait, so you get it back.
15 to hit on the flurry, the second hit of the flurry.
Yes.
For 8
Yeah,
damage.
he's pretty bloody.
Nice.
Does a rapid punch him.
Jamuka.
Jamooking me crazy.
Can I please get a different dice?
All right,
This
well,
one needs to go to dice jail.
Nope,
Yeah, change
I'll,
color.
I'll take another shot at this lady drifting away.
What a shitty
No more.
place to be.
Hmm?
Trying to get away in a boat, and you're shooting a shot at some assholes.
Yeah,
like somebody
following
flying
you
after
with the slate.
Come back here, you coward!
She really
Yeah.
should have just surrendered. This was a really dumb idea.
And
Oh
we
my
got a
God.
2.
Another fucking 2.
What is wrong with everyone?
The dice gods do not smile on us this
Guy
day.
swings again at Adrian.
Okay.
It's a
Okay,
mess.
we good. We good. We all good. Just easy guard. That's fine.
This chick floats away by like another 40 feet or something.
It's okay, it's still within Jamuka range.
That would
She's
be
still within my
like-
range too. I have 65
I think you're still
so...
within like a -2
Well-
because your range is so fucking long.
Oakley's
how far away
range
is
with the
she?
sling is 250 feet.
Yeah, but she's following her by flying.
Right, how far away is she from the boat?
I think it's a
Like-
total
like
of
about
120.
120, about roughly.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's in one, like a -2.
Darwin,
She's not that injured though, is she? It could be
That's
here a
just
while.
bloody.
All right. Freebooter's Bane. Cutlass. Hiya.
Nah.
literally
okay.
feast or famine with you.
Isn't that the same roll you rolled last time?
Basically,
Very
yeah.
similar.
Yeah, it's actually. Yeah, it's the same roll. Yeah. Except the damage is different.
I blame Foundry at this point.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Silly 5-foot steps, flanking, and Gia. We're gonna scissor her together.
A lot of sapphic action going on there.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
gosh, totally no!
You should roll in the
Volume of
chaos
confetti
table.
rains down in a 100-yard radius. The confetti is now raining from the sky.
Hooray!
Yay, you won the lottery!
Oakley, you're chasing this chick, I assume you're just following her along. She
Kinda,
floats
yeah.
away.
You're not gonna float away.
Take the
Oh,
shot.
my screen just went blank. Of course it did.
Ooh, a crit!
Oh my god.
And
what?
confirmed.
6 damage. Let's go.
12 damage.
12 damage. Let's go.
She's gotta be dead. Yes!
Yeah.
Let's go,
There's
baby!
a hole in the bottom of the boat now.
Ooh.
Bring my arrows back!
Okay.
Through the head and out
Eric's
the
gonna
bottom.
step right here to make sure this chick can't get away.
I'm gonna go grab your arrows.
Instead, try to stab her with a dagger. Does not hit. Mingia.
I can't
Multiple
see
one.
anything, but I'm gonna try and attack. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but my screen went black. So.
Open your eyes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the dice.
I have
Hell,
to
is that
admit,
nice?
I don't know what
It
happened
isn't
to the
a-
dice, but
It is the one.
It isn't a 1. Great.
yeah, just reload. I
Chasing the
suppose.
dice worked.
You rolled a 16, I guess, with flanking.
With flanking, it would be a 16 to hit.
Oh,
yes.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't add flanking. Sorry. So 16 hits.
Yep.
Okay, then
So
what
it's
I'm
6 points
also
of
gonna
slashing.
do, is spend another panache point and
Pancakes.
do menacing swordplay. Basically, just intimidate her and say, "Surrender! Stop trying to get away."
Does that automatically
it's-
work, or do you have to roll intimidation?
I think I have to roll. Let's see.
Also not a 1.
It's supposed to also. Okay, yep. So that's a 17 for an intimidation.
Nice.
Does she need to roll like a,
Oh, wisdom, not a fire.
a wisdom? Wisdom, not a will, maybe? Oh no.
It's
supposed to
against the
be-
DC that's based on their hit die and wisdom.
Yeah.
Wow, that works. She drops to her knees and begs to scissor you as she surrenders. Congratulations.
Darvin turns around like confused at the sound of this person like begging to be scissored. I'm like, what?
Is this?
I don't know, Darwin. I don't know. Don't ask questions.
I just look at that. Is this some kind of
Don't
pirate
ask questions
culture?
you want the answers to.
Yeah, capture
Don't
the
ask
opposite.
questions.
Congratulations.
And
You get to bask in your victory.
did you just make her entangled after she asked to be scissored?
Look, she's being captured.
scissoring.
Yeah, this,
Oh my gosh.
Why
it's
is
fine.
she-
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
We have fun here.
I'm sorry. I was just
I'm not sorry.
oh oh man.
I hope we have a fun time with this campaign. All right, that is the end of combat. Congratulations, everyone.
We survived.
Yep, somehow
Oh man.
Palpatine returns.
Somehow Palpatine returns. Okay, try
Who's
and
that old
recover
man?
your bullets. Or ammo.
Who's that old man in the sky?
I
Got 3 back.
shot
Nice.
a
I'm
few
full.
times.
How? What?
Ah, low roll. Oof.
How do you guys roll ammo recovery?
You click on the little button.
Yeah, there's a little button.
It's at
for
the
it,
very
now.
after the combat is done, this thing shows up. See.
So I
Where?
need to do Jake's for him.
It didn't show up
me-
for me.
There's a
Oh,
button.
well,
on the
because you
right.
didn't shoot any ammo.
I did.
She did.
No, she did.
Oh, she did?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shot stuff.
Oh,
She
Weird.
shot the
Oh, well.
sheriff.
sucks for you then, I guess.
That's fine.
Wow. Jake got
Zero?
none of his shots back. That's fucking
the
amazing.
fuck?
That
That's
sucks.
crazy.
So Mingia, what you want to roll? How many times did you shoot? 3?
At least, yeah.
So roll 3d2.
3d2?
We'll give it-
Okay.
Whatever you roll a 1 on, you're recovered.
Yeah, I don't have that
Manuel,
button
you
either.
did 2, so
I did 2.
Roll 2d2 and then take whatever you land on a 1.
Hold,
I got
oh
you
my
back.
freaking gosh.
Excellent.
Wow.
Roll.
You get both of your shurikens back.
3d2.
Manuel.
Excellent.
There we go.
Oh my
Jesus
god,
Christ.
those dice.
Those are like
Wow, man. now you get
blinding.
all of your ammo back. Congratulations.
Like Jake
Got
Driscoll,
stuff
who is
back,
now
except Jake.
Jake is now like 9 gold poorer because he got none of his bullets back.
Oh
Yeah.
my
If
god.
only he had gold.
If he only he was here to roll for himself.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the aftermath, I suppose, and I believe. Well, just we're gonna put you guys up to. You're close enough. You're only like 30 points off, at most, or you're close.
Oh, did we level?
Yep. You level up to level 2. Congratulations.
Nice.
What about me? What do I get?
You level up level
You
2.
got a bunch of experience. Where you get a lot of you have a lot of things to now reflect on that you did wrong, and you know.
I need to remember how to do the leveling here.
There's just a
I
button for it
oh, there is
on your character sheet on the
I see it.
summary.
Yep. Summary.
How
is
much
like level up.
experience do I get?
You got 700, and
Oh, well, that sucks. Okay.
which actually you
nice.
should be way
Boing.
higher than that.
Yeah, it must be so rough being too high a level for 700 experience to matter.
Are we rolling hit points? Or are we taking average?
You can either roll or manual.
Choose.
I think
just manually choose whatever you want.
The first level is
No,
fixed.
We've always done
Yeah.
roll. You just click the
Yep.
roll button and it'll roll.
Okay. Finish.
Ooh.
There you go.
9 rolled. Excellent.
Darwin rolled a 2. But, you know.
Nice.
my
Ah,
condolences.
We'll just let Jake roll when he eventually returns.
Yeah, he might
Oh,
not appreciate it
nice.
if he gets a low roll.
Yeah, I would
give me
assume not.
8,
Wow,
7.
everybody got a bunch of health except Darwin.
Remind me, where were feats? Was it features or something?
Feet are on the bottom
That-
of your legs.
yeah.
Yeah, it should be in features.
You shouldn't be getting any more feats at level 2. You're out of
I
control.
do. I get a bonus feat.
I do.
Oh, freaking monks. With
I'm a
their...
martial class. I get bonus feats sometimes. I'm a very martial.
Yeah, fog.
I thought your name was Manuel.
Manuel Martial Jabos. There we go.
Oh, I can't take that.
Not worry, I'll have another feat at level 3. But so will everybody again.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm just moving things around. Don't worry about
Nope, it's okay. We all doing our things. We all shielding.
Okay.
it. Mhm.
Who all is wounded?
I am.
I'm very badly wounded.
I'm fine.
Right, I get evasion at level 2. That's nice.
I can heal up to 4d6 damage, spread out 4 ways.
I have 2 health left.
You're
You
fine.
do get your HP from leveling up added though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I have 4 HP.
Healthy 4. All right, let's see. That is
I'll be
Darvin.
right back.
Okay.
these
I'll
messages.
fix this.
Yeah, we all doing
Yeah.
our things.
I think this is going to work.
I mean, roll 46
Insufficient charges. Oh, I
and
see.
spread whatever.
Hmm?
Do you need to rest before using your shit at level 2?
I think we've normally played it that we get the features that we got.
No,
gained
that's fine. I ain't judging.
afterwards. I can check. I can confirm with Rob before I do it.
Do I need spellcraft?
don't think so.
Last skill.
Spellcraft is used to add formula to your formula book, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Damn, I'm so stealthy.
Super duper stealthy.
I have like plus 11 to stealth.
Alrighty.
I just put my first point in stealth to grab that
Rob,
sweet,
are we playing
sweet.
that we gain access to the features that we are like limited to like daily uses when we level up, or do we have to rest first?
Yeah, I'll get a rest right after this. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
How do I
Right here.
add?
You're done with. Your
I guess I
combat,
could
Don't worry.
do it through the.
Feet? You could probably open the compendium and drag your feet.
Yeah,
into the...
yeah.
Mhm.
Features.
drag your feet.
I guess I'm not going to worry about healing people up then. Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. We're gonna get a long rest, I think, right?
Yeah, y'all are gonna at least get a couple of days. That's actually one of the nice things about this pirate campaign is typically between things happening, there's extended periods of time.
See, now that heavily favors casters.
They're always at
Heavily
full strength,
favors
those
all
bastards.
sorts of things, because like it can be
Yes.
literal weeks.
Yes, we're just making fun of the casters. But yeah,
so,
casters do like being at full spells all the time.
as you do. Let me find my high seas.
I see, said the Eye of Sauron.
Mm-hmm. All right. So after the battle, aboard the Wormwood, a party begins. The pirates celebrate their victory with fine food and drink from the man's promises hold. Yes, you get a bunch of good food. Captain Harrigan holds a meeting with his top officers. He divvies up the plunder. With the man's promise among the crew in the early evening. Bolstered by gold and drink, the party lasts for 36 hours.
Damn.
Wow.
Well into the next night.
I would say
Naturally,
so.
no work takes place, of course. You did a good job.
Naturally.
During this
We just
time, you
drift.
can take up to 5 of any of the actions, like the ship actions, if you want to talk to people or do whatever. I'm going to do a thing for Jake here.
All right.
Sweet Jesus.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna give him.
So should we take long rests?
Mm-hmm.
Give him. I'm gonna say he. So I used a bunch of his ammo. I'm gonna say he spent all his whole time cajoling Grok for 20 rounds of ammunition.
Damn.
I think that's fair, right? He was Gonzo, used all of his fucking ammo. I should give him some back. Especially since he didn't recover any.
That was
Oh,
pretty
man.
bad odds.
Each of you get 150 gold. Congratulations.
Oh my lord!
Ooh,
Nice.
money, money.
I've never
I
been
will
this rich
add
before.
to you. Yeah,
Okay.
it's,
Okay, you'll
for
do
you
it.
guys, it's
Great.
a lot of gold for some of you. Jamuka was a literal slave.
Well, there wasn't a whole lot of
Such
gold
a cute little tree frog.
going around in the village before either.
There's more gold in my entire village, he says.
Yeah, I think I gave you all 150 gold.
Let me double check.
Mhm.
If I have my thing.
Your group also gets. You do not get that one.
You hadn't given me. How dare you? But I'll give it myself.
Jamuka. For warning Captain Harrigan. You get a amulet.
Ooh,
+1 natural armor.
Oh,
Wow.
very cool.
Rats.
This is even better than a nod.
that is because of the nod.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. It's because of the nod.
The nods are very valuable
Nods
here.
are-
Very
yeah.
valuable.
Yeah, that's a particularly expensive trinket.
Yeah, that's like 2,000 gold, I think.
Yep.
Damn.
If you would have taken the Stern Castle within 6 rounds, you would have received a bunch of shit.
Well, that wasn't exactly in the cards.
The dice said
Yeah.
no.
So you all killed how many people?
We killed all of the people.
I don't know, I killed like 3 or 4, I think.
Oh, I made one surrender.
Oh, hold on, that's important. Don't worry about it.
There was a lot of flying kicks, flying fists, and a lot of flying legs.
Some math here. I'll do math.
I gotta do
Math.
that yourself.
6. You all receive an additional 66 gold.
Nice.
Why did my character move?
It's alive.
Haunted.
I didn't touch it!
Sure.
Oh!
It's alive!
Oh no!
Flash!
Let's see.
Ah!
Wow. One for you. Do. Uh-oh. I just lost connection to host. Oh no!
How dare you?
I think I gave everybody their...
Yeah.
So
Darwin, yep.
does the 150 plus 66 on top?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So...
Okay. I've added it to my sheet.
You captured one
I can
officer,
still-
so you get some a little bit more additional gold. You get an additional 33 gold each.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll update that
33.
I'll
easy
be
one.
right back.
Yeah.
Right. Mhm.
Who knew that pirating would be rewarding?
Indeed. Okay, so everybody
Wonder why
except
people
for Darwin should be at 249 gold.
Nodders.
Okay.
I'm going to start storing my pot along with my heavy mace. I'm but a weak tree frog.
The
my
gold
pocket.
probably weighs more than you do.
My pockets are weighed down.
Here, I'll take some of that weight
Rob,
off.
I had more money.
Lol.
I had the math done. I had the extra gold from winning the other thing.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, you gave like 15
gave-
gold to Darwin for him to
Yes.
acquire supplies that he just sort of pocketed.
Correct, and I still had a fair amount of gold left
Okay.
because I had gained 100 gold.
Well, if you would have taken the Stern Castle in 6 rounds, you would have gotten, like I said, a bunch of potions and shit.
Well,
And more gold. But, you know, the captain's still happy with you anyway, especially with Jamuka. Actually, Jamuka, you get to sit up on his shoulder at the meat because you're tiny. And you saved him from getting slashed in the back, isn't that right?
You have been you've been promoted to the captain's shoulder monkey. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
I am the ship mascot now. I think.
You are the captain's parrot, as it were. It's going to be really sad
Yes.
when you have to
What
kill
a
him later,
frog.
and he's like, I'm sorry, Jamuka, it's come to this.
He's like, no, not my parents. How is my parent betraying me?
just like Jamuka's just like a turret now strapped to his shoulder.
I mean,
doesn't look like
unironically, you are like, you weigh so little, you basically could be.
He's just like the Predator with the shoulder-mounted cannon.
So you're
Just
telling me I
launching
need
around
to-
the ship.
You're telling me I need to start investing skill points into ride?
Yes,
Yeah.
and ironically,
Actually, you're probably the only character fucking Oakley can carry.
Yeah, we were gonna go halvesies on muleback cords.
Yeah, I don't think that riding around on you would work unless I actually did put some points into ride.
What happened?
You might need to fashion a special suit.
We're talking about
Riding on whom?
You know, I'm just talking about riding you, woman. Don't worry about it.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I love it.
Alright.
yes.
At dawn, a few hours after this, so everybody's here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
At dawn, a few hours after the celebration finally winds down, the ship's bell sounds. My God, do I have a bell sound?
I think that we can all take rests to recover soul slots. and
Yes,
bonds
long
and
rests. Yep.
all those whatnots, and your health. If you wouldn't naturally recover your health, I would have healed you.
Ship's bell is sounding.
Yep.
Captain Harrigan addresses the captives first, offering a place on the Wormwood's crew for anyone to throw their lot in with pirates. Several of the Rudani sailors step forward. Master Scourge cuts their bonds, and the sailors take their place among the crew. Harrigan then turns to address the Wormwood's crew. All right, you scurvy tars. You've done a right good job by me. We've got a second ship now, and she's quite the prize from the looks of her. But I still only have one crew. So here's the plan. The Wormwood will sail on to our planned destination with our new shipmates here, while Mr. Plug will pick a skeleton crew to sail the man's promise to Port Peril, where she'll be worth a pretty penny a salvage. And as for these fine fellows, he gestures the remainder of the captured crew. Some of them will no doubt be worth a hefty ransom from their families back in Azir. As for the rest, the life of the pirate's not for them. They can spend the rest of their lives in the sea. And to make his point, Harrigan grabs one of the Rudami sailors, a female, and throws her ass overboard to the cheers and laughter from many of the Wormwood's crew.
Huh.
As a woman sinks beneath the waves, many of the remaining sailors scramble to swear their loyalty to Harrigan. The officers are led below decks, and the crew begins to disperse to their daily tasks. And as they do, Mr. Plug and Master Scourge pick out several of the Wormwood's original crew, telling them to be aboard the man's promise within 10 minutes to set sail for Port Peril. You are also chosen to go with Scourge and Plug, who could possibly see this coming. Scourge smiles evilly as he picks each and every one of you, especially that goddamn frog.
Oh no, the captain didn't take his pet frog.
That's
Feel so
that's just
abandoned.
this is how the campaign splits. Just Hasso gets his own private campaign where he's just hanging out with the captain until y'all eventually meet up with him later.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll meet later, maybe.
I go on to greener pastures.
I have been chosen.
Yeah.
All right, but you have a little time. You know, if you need to gather or acquire anything, this would be the time to do it. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I buy 2 more quivers of arrows.
Okay.
What all is available to buy?
Very little.
Okay.
Basic
That's what I
shit.
figured. I would like to buy.
But there are some potentially, you know, like salvageable weapons from the crew, but you would have to negotiate.
Any
with,
arrows laying around?
Yeah, you can buy some arrows.
Well, I mean, if they're just laying around,
Nope,
that's
you can buy some
salvage.
arrows.
Okay, I'll buy 10.
I am gonna purchase some potions of cure moderate wounds and cure light wounds.
10 arrows would be 5 silver.
Yes, I would be going to ask Grog if there's any potions available, since I hadn't tried to purchase that before. And if so, what variety?
Potions?
Yeah, of healing.
Like, you're gonna be able to get light wounds.
I didn't realize this when I said I'd buy 2 more quivers of arrows, but I now have 69 arrows.
You can buy a healing bomb.
Healing bomb? Or
I mean,
bomb?
you can discover a healing bomb.
There are healing bombs, yes.
That is a really interesting thing.
What's the cost for 10 arrows?
5
Your
silver.
light ones.
At least 20 arrows is 1 gold, so I'm using
Okay,
math.
so 5 silver. Okay.
I will buy 2 potions of cure light wounds then.
Oh, how fucking rich are you? I guess...
It's 100 gold total, so
Yeah, I guess
anyone of us could do that.
Okay. I thought they were more expensive, but yeah, you're right.
Where y'all seeing the items and prices?
I'm looking
you kinda just have to search for them.
Yeah. I just went to the
I
regular
see.
thing.
Okay.
This one was something I would assume we'd have, the cured potions. Anything other than that, I guess it's up to DM having it or not, wanting us to have it or not.
Dang it.
No, I was saying that I assumed that we would have at least some cure light potions, some cure healing
Yeah,
potions,
like I
but
said, you can buy a few.
yeah, anything other than that, you probably should just ask if you'd have it or not.
If it's super basic.
Yeah, I was just looking through the level 1 potions.
They're not gonna have any extra potions. Like it's just healing potions.
Okay, that's fine.
So
You can buy, like,
as
if you have like alchemist fire or something like that, then sure. But like
as I also purchased some stuff from Grok, I'm gonna say, well, it's been fun.
she
They're,
cries and hugs Mindy. She starts bawling like a baby. My God.
I know.
She's
I'm
gonna miss
basically
you
I did
so
the same
much.
thing.
Oh my God.
I may we meet again.
It's very,
I like
very.
the-
Don't forget me.
Very
Oh,
discouraging for all of you. It's very upsetting.
I like to think that I was doing my purchases while this scene was happening.
You're just like, yeah, I'll take 2 healing potions and
While they're having heartbreaking.
Shut up! We're having a moment here.
I'll have 2 healing potions and I
number 6
suppose
large.
and some.
One of these days, Grok. One of these days, when I have a ship of my own, I'm gonna
Bang,
find you.
zoom, straight to the moon. Wait.
One day.
Yeah. It's sad, but with the people who are coming with you, you're going to have Horse, Plug, Scourge, and Owlbear.
Owlbear was the guy, right? I beat.
The simple
Yes,
Jack.
yes.
Yeah,
Correct.
Ambrose Croup, who's the cook, Conkabar, Shortstone, Rosa Cutswen, and Sandara Quinn, as well as just the general people who were also on the ship. Double check a couple of things here.
Owlbear. The Magias. Scourge and Plug.
Absolutely.
Hey Rob, I gotta go, so I guess just stick me in the crow's nest or something.
Alright. You know,
You mentioned. I think I'm missing one. Was this is the third name you mentioned after the Plug and Scourge?
the people who are here on the screen.
Okay.
You might see some friendly faces. You might see some not so friendly faces.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, gotta go. So
All right.
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Toodles.
Happy Mother's Day to any mothers who are listening who are out there, which I don't even know. Okay, bye.
Mothers play Pathfinder.
They do.
They do.
Yeah, they do in fact.
They do.
I know one. Alrighty. So, basically, as the ships depart from each other, the man's promise has been completely ransacked. So, just basically anything you grab on your way out is what you got.
Would
Okay,
I
of
be
course.
safe?
Nothing to worry about food.
Yes, that one.
Well, you're gonna have food, but like
Yes.
other shit, you're not gonna have because Grok is gone. She's not coming with you. I'll let Minnesota, of course, buy some things. Whenever he feels like it. When he levels up. But yeah,
Oh, and actually, I'd probably buy if there's a chain shirt. Fuck. You putting us on the spot here.
yeah.
That's part of life for you. You should forgo. Yes. You should forgo your material needs and embrace the punchy life.
Well, we can't all be monks. I mean, technically, we could all be monks,
Good.
but then Rob would be sad.
Honestly, that would go super swell for me.
Um,
Ironic,
I
but,
can I trade in my leather armor for a chain shirt and pay the difference?
Sure.
Awesome.
I think Grok likes your character after you.
She's kind of neutrally.
She gives
Yeah, she was.
friends with Darwin. But
Yep.
Darwin, she gives you an extra 100 gold,
Oh, nice.
as well as
Could I spend all of that gold buying 2 of those health potions?
I mean, health potions are what? 50 gold?
They're 50 a pop. The cure life
So,
ones.
you want to take 100 gold and do that? Yeah, that'll take it down to 263 gold.
That's fine.
Yep. Take two of
Speaking of
them
that.
there. Your light wounds.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I forget who else.
I think
wanted
I'm
light
good.
wounds. You wanted cure light wounds, right? Has to happen.
No, I didn't.
Somebody. Else
Um,
did, I forget.
I did.
Adrian did.
Oh yeah, Adrian.
I did. I
I-
did want to. I got 2.
I-
Yes.
I am sure God will cure me if I need it.
Besmara will
Oh
surely
boy.
look favorably upon you.
Oh boy.
What's
Ironic.
the name it's under on the items?
What's
Uh,
one under?
It's not, unfortunately, for some fucking reason.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
looking
to
for
add
cure
them-
light ones.
I have to add them separately.
Yeah,
so I
there-
put them in
there's
your
like a-
inventory.
There's like a potion template that you fill in, kind of, if I remember it right.
No, I actually have a separate thing for it because
Thank you.
certain characters have potions for some reason, but it's not in items for some reason.
Oh, fish guts came with us? Oh, hell.
Can I have, when we're preparing our stuff and buying our stuff to go, have a quick 15-second talk as I brush by Darwin?
Sure.
As we just like pass each other at some point while we're preparing our things, I'll just like to lean over and whisper to him. You know, if you're still wanting to consider a poison of some kind, might be the time.
Darvin silently nods, and he kind of gestures to one of the potion vials he bought, and then he just kind of winks.
Okay. I nod back and move on.
Sure. Is there anything else anybody else would like to do? Super duper quick. I don't know if Rogue bought anything. So I'll let her buy things.
Well, I would imagine she would also create some potions, like get started
Well,
at least on them.
We'll see.
So, probably not in these 10 minutes we're switching over, but maybe later, I guess.
Right.
Perhaps lators. So, if there's anything else anybody wants to do, welcome to the Man's Promise. You're now under the watchful eye of Scourge and Plug. The Man's Promise is a 3-masted sailing ship, 105 feet long and 30 feet wide. There's a bunch of decks and compartments, which you don't need to, like, if you want, like, a description of them, you can just kind of walk around and see what they are. They're currently empty, you just ignore all the boxes and shit. That's just the map that it gives you. It's been completely ransacked. There's not a whole lot. Alright. It's day 1, new ship, old rules. As you set sail, acting Captain Mr. Plug and his first mate, Master Scourge, gather you together to inform you that although this is a new ship, the rules are the same. The discipline on the Man's Promise will be a good deal harsher than the lackadaisical Wormwood, because, you know, they were so soft on the Wormwood.
Oh, yeah, totally.
But, yeah. All crimes are punishable with cat o' nine tails instead of the whip. All the crew keep the same jobs that you had before, but you'll have to work a good deal harder because the crew is smaller. From now on, there's a DC the DC is to avoid fatigue or an additional +2, and you must now make an additional Constitution check to avoid fatigue, when it normally before would not have. So everything is going to automatically possibly make you tired. Let's see what we do. Master Scourge ensures that you all continue to have the worst jobs of the crew. So he's gonna. Remember I said before last time, like he's just picking jobs for you to do now instead.
Mhm.
He's really picking shit for you to do now. So he's wanting to make sure your lives are as miserable as possible, for some reason. So.
Because he loves
Nice.
us so much.
It's a mystery.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is he also doing that for me as well now? Since
No.
okay.
I mean, if it was Plug, perhaps, but I think you can take Scourge by yourself. Or pretty damn close. Ironically. As night falls, the sails of the Wormwood disappear over the horizon. But Mr. Plug did not believe in crew entertainment or rum rations, so anyone, if you're caught above decks after dusk, without leave, you will get 6 lashes from the Cat o' Nine Tails. You know, so if you want to do anything fun, or, you know, anything potentially positive, there might be repercussions from now on. Isn't that lovely?
So who is the captain of this ship? I
Plug.
understand.
Plug.
Okay, Plug is. Okay.
That would be this guy.
Has Plug chosen like a cabin person for himself, or?
Mm-hmm.
Are you wanting to get buggered
A
by
cabin
Mr.
boy?
Plug? Are you?
No, I'm just.
I mean, we were
I'm
talking
just
about scissoring
gathering.
earlier, but I mean, I guess
I'm gathering
we can
information.
Swap gears here.
Who's
You-
who's his cabin boy?
You know what a cabin boy is, right?
Huh?
I will.
So you know what a cabin boy is, right?
Rolls eyes, nearly falls out of chair. Who's the fucking cabin boy?
He doesn't have one. I'm just making sure you understand what it is. If you're
Y-
trying to
yeah,
help
like
yourself
you-
out.
No,
I
I,
will
don't want
wa-
to be the cabin boy. What the hell?
I don't know.
Sounded like you were
asking.
volunteering to be the
That's what
cabin
it sounded
boy.
like to me.
No, I'm angling to see who's around this man so I can more easily kill him.
You know, you'd be around him if you were the cabin boy.
Yeah, you would be around him all the time. You know,
Is that a
probably
sacrifice
with-
you're willing to make?
You know, you might lose, you know, like a couple articles, you know, like out of your inventory, mostly clothing, but you know, you'd be around him all the time.
So he has
Yes.
he has no cabin boy. He has no one
No.
like. Okay, great.
You can ask him to show you how he got his name.
I will walk up to Scourge and say,
What do you
ba-
want, you
ba-
damn dragon?
we don't need to be killing the new people. We're limping along as we are. There's no need to
Plug
be killing people.
cuts you off and says, "Attend to your duties, Mingia."
If more of these people die and I have to work extra hard,
He
we're gonna have a
takes the
conversation.
whip off of his belt and says, "Return to your duties, Minji. Krine's not here to save you now."
I'm still gonna keep my eye on you. Don't forget. Nobody needs to die. And I'll go back up to the crow's nest.
That's what I thought.
With Oakley.
But before I
Well, I
do,
thought-
it's a stare down for a good second. Like,
What I thought.
don't get too happy over there with that little whip of yours.
Alright, let me find out what duties y'all are doing today because this is going to be so much fun for me.
Were we all witness to that little exchange?
You saw it, I'm sure. You're
Okay.
still standing right here.
Awesome.
Alright. Darvin, you still roll a 1d6.
Yeah.
As for the rest of you...
Uh,
My god.
3.
So you will be... fishing.
Yeah, fishing.
You can roll survival for that.
Sweet.
Yeah, you're just pretty much off the hook from all of this because you're working for fucking fish guts.
12.
All right, you're completely good. Congratulations.
Nice.
But you also must do a. Actually, no, you don't do it. Also do that.
Could I try to fish for anything venomous out of the ocean?
Not how
Okay.
fishing works.
You just fish and hope for the best.
Fish and get whatever you can.
Okay.
For the rest of you, your day, you're gonna be doing some line work. So you can either roll your profession sailor or your dexterity, you know, depending on what you choose. So there's just gonna be Hasso and Adrian.
Sailor, I can do that.
Oof.
I think I sail.
And then you must roll Constitution.
Constitution. Oh.
Chuka, you are going to be punished for doing a bad job, and you are fatigued.
Hooray.
I guess same for me.
Mhm.
Oh no, I'm only fatigued, I guess.
You're only fatigued. And this is where the game gets fun. You get 6 lashes with the cat of 9 tails.
Oof.
Oh boy. Don't worry, it's non-lethal damage.
Yeah, he won't kill you.
No, it just wants to. So Jamoka, you are tied to the mast like that scene in Starship Troopers. He just beats the shit out of you.
All right, I am unconscious.
Congratulations, you are unconscious. Friends will have to drag you back down below decks, and you don't get to do anything fun.
I was unconscious after the 3rd attack.
Look, he
I'll,
still kept beating the shit out of you regardless.
I,
Are there
I'm
any-
going. Oh, go
Sorry,
ahead.
go
I was gonna basically say that like when we start going below deck, I'll carry him and drag him below.
Are there any lasting effects of being knocked unconscious from this kind of treatment in game, or
No.
okay, so it's
Yeah.
fine the next day? All right.
Yeah. He's not going to be full HP, but he will be conscious next day.
Oh, he won't be
I mean,
full HP.
It's non-lethal. You cover.
Oh,
pretty
well, at
quickly.
least one an hour, right? Or something.
Oh, it's 1 an hour or more than that. Something. I mean, once I wake up, I can cure myself. So
I mean, by the time you're done working for the day, you'll be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, now you all go down below decks. Congratulations. You're with all of these people who really lied to you. Owlbear's tied up in the fucking hole.
I'm
Isn't this
gonna.
nice? Isn't this wonderful and lovely? And Jay gets to go downstairs.
That's very nice.
1 HP per hour
Easy.
per character level. So actually 2 HP per hour.
Okay, then you'll be fine by tomorrow.
Look at this wonderful, wonderful place that you've ended up. At night, though, a bunch of these people all disappear for a while.
So I'm.
Was that was that Jape guy one of the guys that fought us on like the first couple
Yep.
days?
Yes, yes, he was.
So I'm gonna gingerly lay the poor guy down in front of like Rosie because Rosie has like healing stuff. So I'm gonna be like, Rosie, can you help the poor lad? And then I don't know. I'm just
Does
gonna
Rosie
walk
do
over
anything to help?
to.
Why do you assume Rosie is?
I thought she could heal stuff.
No,
No.
the priestess is the
Oh,
princess.
Sandra. Sorry.
the
So
buxom lass.
you lay him next out to Rosie, and she just kind of looks at you like, "What the fuck?" But she.
You want me to sing a eulogy?
Sorry, Rosie. I am tired. Sandra, can you please help our friend here?
was like, "Of course, I won't give him scurvy. I promise."
Very good. This is gonna be a fun time. If I wanted to go just check in on Owlbear, like feed him or something, would I have to roll like stealth or anything, or can I just walk over there?
You're just not allowed to go above decks.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to Owlbear and, just check. Say, hey,
Congratulations, you get
buddy.
1 health back. Okay.
Say, hey,
You're
buddy.
technically not unconscious anymore.
That's not even possible.
Can I kind of like shoulder check Mingia as she's on her way out real quick? Just kind of
Sure.
get her attention.
You shoulder checker, which is an extremely aggressive action from this person who's trying
Not
to
like-
rob you.
Not like
Minjia.
hockey tackle
For
or
this person
jeez.
who, since you rolled a natural 1, you think is trying to rob you, Minjia.
The fuck? What do you want?
I saw that little exchange between you and Captain Plug, and he kind of sarcastically rolls his eyes.
I think his hands reaching
Perha-
for your gold purse, Minjia.
No, my hands are behind my back. Thank you.
Yeah.
Uh,
The old shoulder bump is a classic pickpocket.
She thinks you're trying to rob her because of her natural 1.
I'm gonna do an
Perhaps.
insight check.
Okay. Look,
I
look,
mean,
we have the chart for a reason.
It's called a bump and lift. That's right.
Yeah, it's called a bump.
right? It would be. Sorry, I'm thinking like different rules. It would be an insight check, right? Or
Sense motive here.
Motive?
sense motive.
motive.
Sorry,
Yes, you're thinking 5e. Yes,
sorry.
Oof.
it's okay.
5e brain. Not even once.
Imagine.
ooh.
I don't know. You
Okay,
might
I
have
thought
to
it was
roll
a-
that diplomacy there.
Sure.
Yes.
Friends
How
and
diplomatic are you
nations.
feeling?
How diplomatic are you feeling?
From a moment I thought that was a 1. Those dice, you can't read those dice from
Okay, he's not trying to rob you this time, but you're still pretty sure he's planning on it.
All right. So yeah, what's it to you?
I don't appreciate the way he be treating me crew, and I think perhaps he may need some
Who says
convincing.
they're your
He's trying
crew?
to steal your crew.
When did that become? When did this become your crew, sir?
Not everybody, obviously. And I'm not saying that I'm the leader of me group. I'm just saying my crew is like a family.
You've only
ones
known
that
them
I-
for like 2 weeks.
Look, it's
Pressed-
been at least 3 weeks. Like,
Pressed
pretty
bonds.
Close enough.
Pressed bonds be ironclad, eh? Anyway,
No, it's a wooden chip.
Yeah, I think we did the fight on the. I think we did the boarding fight on day 20 or something.
Day 20.
right.
Literally.
Anyway.
in
Okay,
3
few
weeks.
It may be everybody's best interest to see a change
Cabin
in
fever.
Mr. Scourge, perhaps indefinitely. And he says that last part quietly. I'm sorry,
I
Mr.
see.
Plug. Mr. Plug, sorry.
It's not quite Plug that we have to be looking out for. It's Scourge. He's an asshole. But he also has Plug's ear. So right now, let's see how things go, but not everyone's going to be appreciative of being treated this way. So keep an eye out, keep an ear out, keep your head
I'm
down.
going to draw my cutlass and put the tip in the ground and then grip the handle tightly and say, it may be best to perhaps be a bit more proactive.
That's how you get your head chopped off.
Going to murder the ship.
Part of the ship, part of the
If you want to take me advice, keep an ear out, eyes on the crew, and keep your head down.
And when
And
the
then I'm
time
gonna
is right, you'll be willing to jump in instead of standing around watching. And he stares at you hard in the eyes.
Oh my
when he says that.
God. He's trying to steal your
I'm gonna-
eyes.
Okay. Hold on just a second. She don't appreciate being stared at. Hold on.
Only
Let's see
Crimson
what
gets
she's
to
gonna
stare at her
do.
like that.
Don't
Or
stare at
Oakley.
lizards.
Let's see what.
And as you're sitting there thinking, he's going to lean in a little closer and say, and what happened to your last crew exactly? Perhaps you'll tell us why you're not with the White Winds anymore.
Da da
I-
da.
I already explained why I'm not with the White Winds. I wanted to go off on my own adventures. Oh my gosh, I can't remember my backstory. Gosh, no. Oh no. Hold on, let me look up my backstory.
Pulls out her
Lord have
diary
mercy.
and starts reading.
Pulls out. Basically, that's what I'm doing. Oh gosh. Sorry, I can't remember like specific persons of interest, but I know who you're talking about. I just can't remember basically the pirate queen. What's her name?
The name of the boat was the White Wind, wasn't it?
No, it was Lucky something.
The one is White Wind from, or am I just imagining that?
You're imagining that for something else, I think.
Okay.
But no, ours, the one for the pirate queen, it was the Lux Draw, I think, or something. For Tessa Fairwind.
Fairwind, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Fairwind.
Yeah, yeah. Fairwind. So rewind that Tessa Fairwind's crew, and I've already actually told this story if you were paying attention earlier in the campaign. I wanted to go off on my own. So basically, I level you with my own eyes and with my own stare, and I don't like to be intimidated, as you can tell. Basically,
I haven't rolled an intimidation check.
You've been very confrontational.
yes,
That's true.
You were trying to steal her eyes a minute ago.
It's also true.
Basically, I level you also, and I say, if you be paying attention, I already told you that I chose to leave Miss Captain Fairwind's crew to go off on my own and create my own fortune, as many pirates do. Or don't they?
Darvin kind of looks around the ship he's currently on and says, you've certainly gone up in the world," and he sheaths his cutlass and steps away.
Wow. Rude.
She's gonna intimidate, but if it doesn't work, then she's just gonna walk away.
Okay.
I've already stepped away.
I can just stare at your back.
Okay.
Next time you want to try and intimidate me, make sure you do it properly. If you want my help, be plain about it. But
Alright,
don't
as
try
you
and
walk
backtalk
away,
me.
You feel a creeping feeling up the back of your neck.
It's not the first time he's felt it. It won't be the last.
As if someone is trying to intimidate you from across the room.
Darvin
then I
shrugs.
go to Albert.
Okay.
Basically, I'm like, "Hey, buddy,
Oh!
did they feed you yet?"
Oh!
If that's a, I'm assuming that's a no, and I give him a little bit of rations and then walk away.
I mean, it was a yes,
Right,
but he scarfs it down anyway. He can
He's a
be
glowing lad.
very, he can talk, but very basic. He can only repeat other things he's heard people say. He's the poor guy. I think it's just funny to make
Here you
him
go, buddy.
mountain man.
Basically, after that, I go to my little hammock and lay
My
down.
little pony.
My little pony.
My little pony. Okay. The next day, as the ship's bell rings.
I'm not fatigued anymore. Is that accurate?
Nope. You're fatigued.
No, I am fatigued.
Yeah, this is the snowballing effect of if you really made a bad character for being on a ship. It really sucks.
If I had given Jamuka healing, would that have alleviated the fatigue?
Nope.
Okay.
Alright. Well, as you are working today, NPCs that are friendly to you, like, our lovely lass, the queen of my heart, Sandara, the plausible Sandara Quinn, and others, who like you, like little Jack Scripshaw. And I think Kipper Tibbs.
Ratsburger likes me.
Ratsburger likes you. Yeah. The people talk and start whispering concerns about on the second day of the voyage. The man's promised sailing back to Port Peril. What is to become of all of you, Mr. Prescott? Rumors begin to spread that Mr. Plug might decide to claim the man's promise for himself and establish himself as a pirate captain in his own right. And
Rob?
roll
Okay.
perception for me.
Who?
Roll
Everyone?
all of you roll perception.
Okay.
Perception.
Mind you, this is really bad for you considering you're the lookout.
Oh my god.
So Jamuka, Manuel, you notice that the ship has changed course. Dun, dun, dun,
So no longer two
and is
port
heading
carry?
east. Jamuka, you should have local knowledge, right?
No. I don't have any
Just
knowledge.
roll intelligence.
I can do that.
I can't help you. I can't really help. Good enough. You vaguely might know that because this is you're from the Mwangi Expanse, right?
Right. That's to
So
the west
you
or
would
the
know
east. Right.
the east, so you would know that vaguely from where you are or where you think you are, you're probably headed towards Blood Cove, if you had to guess, which is a notorious port on the edges of the Mwangi Expanse. So, something to think about.
All right. Are we like free to talk with people right now, or?
Well, you're about to get to work. So, everybody roll. Darvin, roll your d6, of course, and the rest of you roll, the two of you, I suppose, roll your sailor check and then your constitution.
So we're doing line war. Is that on the deck or is it
It's
up
on the
there on
deck.
the?
It's on
It's on the deck.
deck.
Okay. Okay.
We're just leaving you where you're at right now. Hey, Jamuka, you did good today. Even though you're tired.
Yeah. Well, this'll.
I don't think my character
Not go
was only
Oh.
neutral with people, so
Okay, so you're still fatigued.
I do my job well, I suppose. No, that's a perception. Still an
That's
18 though on
that's
the roll.
Well,
My
you
sailor
pass
is the
anyway,
same.
It's fine.
Yeah, my sailor is the
Um,
same as my perception and the constitution.
And Darvin, you got a 6. That's really good for you. So I believe you're just drinking with fish guts all day.
Cool.
Suppose I'm still fatigued.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just keeps getting better. And better.
As I'm drinking with fish guts, I'd like to kind of talk to him about maybe some stuff that he's cooked that tasted great, but maybe didn't settle too well. Maybe, poisoned someone after they ate it after a couple hours.
Heads or tails?
Heads. Fuck.
He's drunk.
Okay.
Let me double check your job. Yeah, since you don't have Captain Harrigan, you can't do a special celebration. Unless you want to do a special celebration for Plug, you want to cook Plug a nice meal?
No, I don't have anything prepared yet to poison him or anything.
Okay.
Happy
Oh, there's anything for him to
birthday.
celebrate.
Mr.
Happy
Plug.
birthday, Mr. Plug. Happy birthday, Mr. Plug. Alright. So you guys are fatigued, but at least you did a good job on your work, so you're just going to continue to be fatigued. It's so good. It definitely just will not have further consequences as time goes on. Yes.
Seeing that these guys are exhausted, I'm gonna walk over to Sandra over the course of the night and just say, "Miss, is there anything that you can do for these lads? And they've They've been worked quite roughly the last couple of days.
Like, I can purify their food and water.
There you go.
If we're doing night thing, then well, I'm fatigued. I suppose I can still talk to people.
Yeah, you're just fatigued.
During the day, as at any moment I would get pass by Jamuka, I would like to confirm with him if he also feels like we're veering off course from Port Peril, away from Port Peril. I mean.
So Port Peril was like north. We would have had to go northwest, I think, for Port Peril, right?
You would have to go due north for Port Peril.
Well, I thought there was a land. I thought there was a landmass in the way.
There is. So, but you would have to go north and follow the coast northwest around, but
Okay.
vaguely north. You wouldn't be headed east, that's for sure.
Right. Yes, we seem to have shifted to going east toward the. I think. What did you say? Blood something.
Blood Cove.
Blood Cove.
The Blood Cove. It might be headed toward the Blood Cove. It's right on the edge of the Mwangi Expanse.
I'm not very familiar with this area. Is that a good place?
You know, I'm not. I've never been to the Blood Cove, but I doubt. You know, it's a very pleasant place, but mostly it just seems he's not following Captain Harrigan's orders. So we should probably let whoever is friendly to us know.
Interesting.
I'm not exactly the most social of persons.
Well,
Best I could.
Minjia helped us in that fight. We should tell her.
Yes, best I was thinking about her. At least she tried to talk to Plug in the first day.
Okay.
Perhaps she'll be amenable to listening.
So let's start with her, and then we can see about the others.
While you're having your conversation, Darvin, you're working with Fish Guts. He's like, "You boy, come closer.
What do you want, you
I
old?
heard you wanted to
the
be
old
Plug's
soppy
cabin
solid.
boy." I was kidding. Okay, he's like, "You know where we're going?"
Aye, we're supposed to be headed to.
No.
Darvin would
I'll
know.
tell you where we're going. We're headed east along the Slithering coast. There's a little port west of Blood Cove called Rickety Squibs. For a price, old Rickety Hake completely refits the ship and squibs. Gives it a new identity, new silhouette. Be a
Changing
totally
plates.
different ships. Yeah, he's literally changing license plates on the boat. That's where we're going. Mark my words, boy.
So he's looking to get the ship a bit of a facelift, eh?
Aye.
New coat of paint, a new name.
He won't say it, but I know that's what he's planning. I've done this job for a long time.
Darvin just continues cutting vegetables.
Watch your fingers there, lad. Oh, he just keeps talking to you 'cause he's drunk.
That's fine.
Alright, you can go back anytime.
All right. I will, if we're still doing the night stuff, I will definitely gather the crew. And
Jamuka's gotta talk to Minjia real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Minjia, did you notice that we've changed course?
No, she didn't notice.
Not. I did not. So
She's
let's
up in the
see what I
crow's
said.
nest.
Sleeping in the crow's nest, more like.
Yeah. Nay, I think I might have had some shut eye up there. What say you about this changing course? What?
Yes, during the day we changed from traveling north to moving east. I think toward Blood Cove, which is.
I
can confirm that we have indeed changed that. It's hard
okay.
to not notice.
And Fish Guts went ahead and spilled his guts as well, telling me that we're headed to what was the name of that place again?
Rickety Cove? Rickety something?
Rickety
Rickety
Cove.
Cove. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was Rickety
Squibs.
Squibs.
Yeah, sorry.
Squibs.
We're headed to Rickety Squibs, the shipyard
Aye.
Yeah, you've heard
where
of
they.
Yep.
You've been there.
I
in the past life.
have. I usually, if someone wants to go to Rickety Squibs, they want to captain their own new ship. So I have a feeling.
In this case, it's new, and he puts it in air quotes.
I new to the new captain. Looks like we have someone that doesn't want to return to our beloved captain. Because that's usually what that means. If he's changing the ship instead of selling it, he wants to captain it.
Yes, well, he does not seem to care much for us. I don't think that would work out well for us.
And
Well, he's got quite a few people on his side at the moment. So if it comes to it, you willing to fight him?
I would rather fight than die, yes.
Darvin just grins in a nasty way.
We all know that we all know that you want to fight him, boy. Calm down.
No, I want to kill him. I don't want to
Tomato,
fight him. I want to
tomato.
kill him.
Tomato, tomato.
Fighting, killing, and murdering are all different things.
So
Killing and
says
murdering
you.
are very much related.
So
Not
says
true.
you.
8 points at Jamuka. You kill a cow, you don't murder it.
You can not murder someone without killing them. Do you need me to draw you a Venn diagram?
This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Don't worry about the definitions of killing and murdering. Someone ends up dead either way.
Okay, well, there are some of the crew that seem to be on our side. We maybe can convince some others but Plug works us like dogs every day.
What we're going to have to do is make sure we have enough crew on our side, and then wait for our opportunity. Because we don't want to try and quote unquote kill Plug and Scourge right now, because one, you both are very fatigued and tired, and it would not go well. And two, you have no idea who would actually help with what you're suggesting. So give it a day. Make sure I will converse with those who I am familiar with, see their thoughts, and then we shall wait for our opportunity.
Are there many on the crew that are loyal to Captain Harrigan?
They'd be more loyal to Captain Harrigan than they would be to Plug and Scourge.
Well, I'm sure the captain would not be pleased with the new course of events, or the new plan of it.
I imagine what the captain does not know will not hurt him. Right now. For now.
Oh, nah.
Basically, we need to focus on surviving first.
Mengia, how superstitious would you say that those bootlickers are?
Not very. Because if they were,
Superstitious
they would
even
know
a
that.
thing in this fucking...
It is. It is. There are some that are superstitious, but they're usually dum-dums. Plug and Scourge are basically... They think that they're above everything, so...
What about the crew around him? The guys that actually like him, or like them?
They be a bit more superstitious, but not all. He's got quite a few good arms around him, so to speak. Good sword arms.
Okay. With that, Darvin will go walk to Sandra.
Okay.
You guys can continue. I'll do my thing after.
Oh,
Do you boys have anything else that you want to talk about?
no, I guess I'm going to go talk to Ratline and see maybe if see where he might stand if it turns out that Plug is not really in line with what the captain wanted.
But also make sure if you speak what you're speaking of is no short of mutiny. So make sure you are ready and willing to deal with the consequences should the mutiny fail.
Well, you'll be dead, so I don't think it's a problem.
I mean, do they want to deal with the consequences of them dying?
Look, I just, just wanted to make
People
sure.
die when they're killed.
Yeah. The punishment for death is death.
When it comes down to it, if we are still fatigued, could we perhaps ask Sandra to tell the other two gentlemen above that we are very sick that day, we cannot work, so we can take a day off?
They don't care.
I'm sure they'll go
You can,
well.
yeah, you could. You could still talk to Sandra, but let's keep our head down a little bit. Let me talk to some folks, and if I can, I will make a distraction.
Very well.
But she would
And
be the one that could heal you.
Not so much healing I'm concerned about is having my body rested enough.
Rested will not happen if it is up to Plug and Scourge.
Which is why I was trying to ask if there was a way to rest. Yes.
Would the cure wounds wouldn't help them, right? We'd need
No.
like a lesser restoration or something.
Lesser restoration eliminates fatigue, yeah. That's a level 2 cleric spell, so I don't know if Sandra can cast it, but
Doesn't seem like it.
she can cast Purify Food and Water.
Yep. That's about all we know.
Look, she has a list of spells, so that's just not one of them on the list.
Really?
Interesting.
What kind of cleric is she? I'm just kidding.
One that can give you advanced scurvy.
Wow.
But yes. We'll talk. And I'll see about not dying in the meantime.
Very good.
I'll go stretch.
She also has bleed, which is just funny.
Anyway,
most
that's
of
me.
her stuff is negative.
I mean,
Makes
she'd be a
sense.
pirate.
She'd be a priestess of Besmara, so.
Priestess of Besmara, that makes sense.
Yep.
If she's a cleric, she could choose to prepare other spells, couldn't she? She's not like...
They have to be within her domain, though.
Well, yeah, but, like, I mean, no. They just have to be cleric spells.
No, you can potentially ask her, and maybe she'll be willing to. I don't know.
Well, to be fair, Purify Food and Drink is a cantrip, so it's not... doesn't say too much, but she does heal, so she would have first level cleric at least.
She also smokes a lot of pipe tobacco.
Yep.
A lot of pipe tobacco.
That is something we both share.
She should
It's
have.
definitely tobacco. No,
She should
it's-
invest into getting to level 2 spell so she can prevent cancer on herself.
Ha! Would it be cool if I talked to Sandra real quick?
Sure.
Cast Cure Cancer.
Cast cure.
Sandra, if I wanted to remind some sailors of Besmara's wrath and the consequences of mutiny, what would you recommend?
Are you...
Reminding them, what... Is someone planning a mutiny?
No. Of course not.
Do you know what Besmara thinks of mutinies?
Aye. But what would be the best way to remind some humble pirates that they are still under Besmara's gaze, regardless of what their captain may have done to them? And he kind of like raises his eyebrows at the last part.
Do any of the rest of us know he's doing this?
I'm trying to figure out what's your angle exactly.
Basically, what I want to do is I want to feed into the superstition of any of the pirates that are around Plug and Scourge, and basically scare them into double crossing. And I'm asking for Sandra's help.
Besmara can be a very wrathful goddess. She says, well, sickness is very common amongst crew. It would be unfortunate. Say was able to spread such a malady amongst the crew, especially so early after departing and changing course.
So a smattering of scurvy would scare them back into shape.
Mayhaps.
Darvin nods and says, Darvin nods and kind of does like a half bow out of respect and says, "You've been most illuminating. Thank you, ma'am." And he'll step away.
All right. Well, it is 7:00. So I suppose we shall wrap up. But if you want Besmara's code thing there, Jack, I can give it to you so you can kind of have a. If you don't have that, if you want a little bit more information on Besmara as a deity, but
Sure.
because you would
I can
you'd
find
be
it.
able to talk to
It's on-
Sandra and Jamuka. Well, I've got a PDF for like some info. But
Got it. So
I don't have
basic-
anything just off the top of my head for like anything extra. But
Basically, the plan, I think, is going to be either Jamuka proclaiming himself to be a follower of Besmara
he is
and being
following
like,
Besmara.
Besmara's angry with all of you, and then give someone scurvy.
I think it'd be pretty obvious if he cast a bad scurvy on someone. Go
Also-
all limb.
But they don't know that he can do that, right?
I think it'd be pretty obvious.
Casting a spell is a very obvious action,
Mhm.
unless
Oh,
you have
really?
the feats for it. Yes.
Oh,
I mean,
a
advanced
shame.
scurvy. What is it? I think it has verbal and somatic components. So
Yeah.
So
oh.
they would see him talking and waving his hands or whatever around.
So one nice thing about Besmara's religion is everything is super vague. There's no like official much of anything except for
Yeah, I'm also-
a few tenets. So
I'm very confused. What you're trying to remind people not to mutiny, and right now Plug is the captain of the ship they're on,
And you're
Yeah,
planning a
exactly.
mutiny.
and
No.
we're planning a mutiny.
No. See, we're planning a reverse mutiny. We're actually preventing one.
Well, we could like make an argument that we're still under the leadership of Harrigan,
Exactly.
but like the
And we're
captain of the ship is the captain, and we're mutinying against the captain. So telling
No.
people that Besmar doesn't
We're-
want them to mutiny.
We're preventing a mutiny against Harrigan by stopping Scourge and Plug. See? So actually, we're the ones that are aligned with Besmara.
I mean,
It's
certainly
fine. Just
one
let me
way
do the
to think about
thinking.
it,
It's
though.
fine.
healing a
I
ship,
don't know.
I mean, I think is just totally within Besmara's thing. I
Yeah.
don't know. You know,
We're,
it's,
we're preventing the stealing of the ship from its rightful captain, you know?
Right. Well, I mean, what's the difference between stealing a ship and mutiny?
context.
I think
Like, I mean, he is the captain of the Plug is the captain of the ship at the moment. So I guess it's it just depends on your point of view, as Obi-Wan would say.
one of Bismar's aphorisms is to end your quarrels on the shore, and Plug clearly has not done that. He's clearly quarreling with us. So
Oh no, he's clearly a piece of shit. You're well within your rights.
He's outside of Besmara's graces
the code.
already. Outside the Besmara code.
Yep, the pirate code.
And he also beat the shit out of you until you passed out.
And he also beat the
Technically-
shit out of me until I passed out.
Which I'll just remind you, if unconscious people are not supposed to be punished under Besmar's code as well.
I actually didn't remember that or know
That's,
that maybe.
under the 30 stripes lacking one.
Ah.
I remember things occasionally. A bit. So, you know, it's just a little thing that you, as a war priest, would probably be particularly offended about, I guess.
Just pray to your goddess for some divine intervention.
I'm sure she totally will.
Mm.
She definitely likes you guys. Alrighty, everybody. Well, let's wrap it up.
All right.
Hope everybody had fun. I had fun.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
fun.
Yeah. That was a good time. Mando, what you doing, my dear?
Well, I've been busy coaching Little League soccer, so that's kind of still happening till the end of this month. So that's kind of taken over my life. But I will be streaming on my channel most likely this Wednesday, and probably also going to be hopping on my friend Roman of the Empire's channel Thursday. So yeah, we'll see what's going on. Just keep your eyes on social media. That's where I usually post what my schedule is going to be, and this was fun. I am excited that we are finally getting into some of the nitty gritty of this campaign.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, Jack, what you got going on?
All right, everybody. My name is Jack Spade. Once again, you can find me at Jack Spade GGs over on Twitch. You can also find me on YouTube. Wednesday, not tomorrow. Wednesday, I will be streaming a 5th edition campaign, Tyranny of Dragons, which is an official module. I've got a great group of players. And then on Friday and Saturday, I will be streaming the adventure that I wrote myself with 2 different groups of players, but there are some common players in between all those. Lots of fun. Most of that's going to be starting either at 6:30, 5, or 6. You'll be able to see it on the schedule on my stream over on Twitch. And that's it for me.
Okie dokie. And I am, of course, your host, Trucker Rob, the affiliate of thedragonsTreasure.com, where you can get all of your anime tea. Use code VERDICT for 10% off. Do it! Give the tea man your money. And enjoy some anime tea. And of course, we'll be back next week for maybe a bit of fun in the Skull and Shackles campaign. I know what's coming up. It's a good time. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And then tomorrow we have Fries of the Rune Lords, which is a fucking disaster, but it's great and people seem to really enjoy it.
Oh, there they.
So, you know,
Nice.
come by for that. Where, you know, a sheep rides a horse with the drow butler on the back to give a potion to his character after he's already done what he needs to do.
Look, the potion was delivered. Eventually.
Yeah, it got there, all right.
They went through icy fire.
To be fair, they did risk life and limb to give you that. Oh shit, they just waited for the dragon to die first. But yeah, that's a good time. 7:30 Eastern tomorrow, Monday, in the PM time. But that's all I got. Y'all have a good one. Goodbye.
Brr.
Y'all have a good one. See ya.